You know, when I started doing this, I sure as heck never expected to see 70, 80 people in here every time I turn on that camera. Why does my wife's Tamagotchi thing have to turn on at this exact moment? I swear it's listening to me. Oh. Oh yeah, mic check. Is the mic working? Can you guys hear me? Yes, says Caden. All right. I guess we gotta start this thing, huh? Greetings, everybody! Whether you're new to the NERF ecosystem or you're just, somebody who's been around for a while like Boomstick Mods, I'm WALCOM S7, and I do a live stream every Saturday night starting at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the Saturday Night Stream Thing. What is it about? Well, it's about NERF, but that's about it, unfortunately. We don't usually have a set idea for these streams. For all I know, at the end of the night, I could be playing Roblox, because that's the way things are going right now. How is everybody doing tonight? In Soviet Russia, NERF plays you, says Edward64. The Duke at #1. You are our favorite man-child. Hey, I'll take it. That's an accolade that I will proudly display next to all the other ones that I have, which is like 3. I do have a YouTube play button. Hi, Walcom. I can clearly see your Discord right there underneath your face. Impossible to miss, and I'm already in your Discord. But I have to ask, do you have a Discord? Love you, classic for real. Never change. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I might even turn that down a little bit. Oh, what about now? Oh, it's like I have control. Also, ASMR. Was that crispy? Was that crispy, chat? Was that crispy? Tell me that was crispy. Pac Nardo. I do not. EA, Nihongo desu. Yeah, guys, there's Discord in there. Go raid the Discord. See how long you can last before you get banned. Actually, don't do that. Be a respectable human being and don't, like, harass the Discord. Try to join and integrate it and make it even cooler than it already is. It is, in fact, the largest NERF Discord in the hobby. It's the only one that's partnered, and I think it's the only one that's also level 3. Max level. Ugh. You should make the Nexus Pro. Holy crap! Somebody get on that. Write that down. Walcom should make the Nexus Pro, a thing that's never been done before. Clearly, the Nexus Pro is something that needs to exist, and it's all thanks to Ben Felico that it's gonna happen. Everybody go down in history as knowing Ben Felico made the Nexus Pro because he told Walcom to do it. It doesn't exist yet, but it might someday, thanks to Ben. Was that too snarky? I'm sorry. I apologize, Ben. Thanks for being a good sport. Oh. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, don't we? We got some weird stuff to talk about. Some weird NERF stuff, because there was some NERF news that wasn't really all that subtle, and yet at the same time still blew us away. Sure, my camera is focusing on my ugly mug and not the microphone. There's an Uzi SMG on Amazon. I don't know if it looks like JIT, but it looks like LiPo. Stanley, you're talking about the knockoff of this? So this is the Woozy. The one you see on Amazon is the clone that was shamelessly ripped off from this. I can tell you straight up, the one on Amazon sucks crap compared to this thing, but I mean, you expected that. Unfortunately, they ripped off the design wholesale from Colin Wood, and it is
seeing my name in the top left corner.
I love you too, Boomstick. Thank you very much for the 10 ducats. I will use it irresponsibly. It's a Colin Wood's Woozy does so good. It's such a good blaster that China just couldn't rest to jump it, like knock it off. It's been completely cloned, and yet they took none of the quality with them. These are awesome. The ones on Amazon are horribly low FPS and suck. Don't buy them because you're supporting people who rip off others, by the way. Oh. You think we're gonna get foam swords from Roblox? Has Nerf been doing a lot of foam sword stuff? Like, to be honest, I don't think there's been a lot of foam sword Nerf stuff going on recently. Hey, I'll take it, Boomstick. Thank you. Yeah, I know, James. I wouldn't say it's China. I should refrain from saying that because I'm not going to blame an entire continent of people that with a population like, what, 7 times what the US has. That's not exactly fair. It sucks because they have so many people that this tends to happen from them. But every place has bad people. So maybe they just have more because they're a larger population. They did, in fact, do Fortnite Melee Squirtle plays, but man, those were not foam safe at all. Oh, those were downright lethal. Nerf lightsabers. Hey, WALCOM, I've been watching you on YouTube for about 4 months now. You bring me happiness with your videos when I feel down. Thank you very much, WALCOM. Well, thank you very much, Pacnardo. I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish. I'm an idiot. Complete smooth brain up in here. There's barely anything behind the eyes, but thank you. I do my best. Is that Arizona green tea? No, it is a thing that makes me almost want to vomit. There's a story about that I might tell later. But this flavor, oh, I bought it thinking it would be delicious, and it brings bad memories. Oh, I wanted a drop for this so badly. I literally just said to my friend, hey, find me a Perry the Platypus drop. But, yeah, Perry the Platypus! I probably just blew the crap out of the mic right there. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know if this mic's going to do as good as auto-controlling that. I can at least, I can do this.
I am here, sneaking into the back door.
I don't even know if you could hear that. That might not have been loud enough. Maxwell presents epic reviews and more with a $5 super chat and no information to go along with it. It's okay though, Maxwell. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I mean, technically you're supporting the hobby in some fashion, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hey, look at that. It popped up on the screen, and it's also like cut off. How do we... There we go. Hey, look at that. I fixed it. Good jorb, everybody. Good jorb. Oh no, he has fallen to the RGB gods. Well, first of all, I had fallen a long time ago, so that's not entirely fair. Second of all, this microphone... Look at it. Like, really? Are you gonna sit there from your cloud of superior non-RGB performance and tell me that microphone don't look dope AF? Because this microphone's freaking rad, and you know it's rad, and you know that you would also get one based off the fact that it looks rad. Don't try to pretend otherwise, because nobody's gonna believe you. Plus, I was tired of using, like, my other microphone, so this is the microphone I use for all my videos, which is a really nice freaking microphone. It's like a $300, you know, Rode microphone, which, love it. Oh my god, it's so good. But at the same time, like, it's a pain to, like, constantly have to put on here, constantly have to worry about the fact this is a shotgun mic, and it's not really meant for what I do when streaming. So I swear to god, if this microphone doesn't sound as good, if not better, some people are gonna get firm Italian slaps. Sahil, you should have watched my video where I, like, read the whole part about the Roblox and said nobody cared, because nobody cares. If you care about Monopoly in space year 2021, go back to the 80s. Do you think the Roblox lever action rifle will be worth buying? That's an interesting question, Adam. I'm gonna probably go with I don't think so. There's a couple of things. I spent so much time talking and everything before the stream. I didn't have time to set up what I actually had planned for the stream, which there's 121 people now currently finding out that WALCOM can't really plan anything. He's not Bruce Wayne. He's more of a Hulk. That being said, it could be, but there's like a big gap between the grip and the lever that I think is going to be super uncomfortable. It doesn't look like it closes fully, which bothers the heck out of me. Would you rather 2 6-mags or 1 12-mag? What kind of question is that, Jung? 1 12-mag, all day, every day. 2 6-mags if I'm allowed to throw them at people when I mag reload. I am having a pretty good day, Allie. I haven't really done anything. I woke up, started talking to a friend, and then started streaming. So I've basically been on live stream for the past 4 hours. And as some people would say,
I've been waiting for this.
What do you think will happen to Nerf X Roblox? Do you think they will make more blasters? I think the Nerf Roblox thing is a firm declaration that Hasbro is going after kind of a different market. I will tease. I can't say anything definitively, but I will tease on this live stream for the 115 people who are sticking around. You're awesome, and you decide to pop in. I've seen 2 new blasters coming out in 2 different lines that have nothing to do with Roblox, and they look, oh, so good. One was one we already kind of know about to a name degree. Interesting information about that too. It's if you're expecting something, it might actually be what you're expecting, even though after Hasbro's previous attempts, you would be let down. But there's a new blaster in a new line, or not a new line, in an old line that I saw and just went, you did it. You did something cool. Mikari with the $3 super chump and the super chump? Super chat. I'm a chump. Fist bumps. I was trying to say fist bumps. There we go. All right. Thank you very much, Mikari. I will use that money irresponsibly in 2 months after YouTube takes their 50% cut. So by the way, if you're going to throw money at me, which, I mean, I'm not encouraging you to do, but I'm also encouraging you to do, please use the link that's on the screen right now. Look at that, it popped up. Or just use the link in the description. That way YouTube doesn't get their cut, and we don't want to support YouTube, right? We want to support YouTubers, not YouTube. YouTube has to earn that support, and I don't think YouTube's earning that support right now. I wish I had a scene that just cut to this video has been deleted.
This all comes from an understanding that
Are you going to release a video about the Milsig M79? Yes. This video is one of the most difficult things I've ever attempted on this channel. And I'm sure you've noticed, if you've watched my last 2 videos, my video editing skill is getting higher and higher. I'm learning new techniques and new ways to do stuff. And the Milsig deserves the best. And so I should have it out this week. I plan fully on having it out this week. I actually just got a thing in today for it. So this is the Milsig. This is with the CO2 tank on it, which again at the moment doesn't really work, and I'll see if I can't fix that on my own, but it's got a thing on the end of it. This is a secret weapon designed by somebody in our community specifically for the Milsig, and it is I hope you saw that if you were watching this video, which you probably weren't because you sent it to me and I just touched my lips to it. It's so good. It is so, like, look at the quality of that. Oh my god. Can you see that? Do you see how awesome that is? Oh. Everybody's like, oh, the Milsig looks so good. No, dude, the barrel is what makes the blaster. Oh, it's so good. So good. So I'm happy. It's been a pretty good day. NGL, though, I did totally buy one of those, if you're planning on buying one of those stupid Uzis, I did buy one for the sole intent of comparing it to this and tearing it apart on, because I already know it's horrible, very cheap, low quality, very bad FPS. That was a video I had planned. I paid for expedited shipping, and it has not even left the country. It has not even left China, and I paid for expedited shipping. And now Amazon's like, well, if it doesn't show up in a couple of days, go ahead and get a refund. Maxwell presents epic reviews and more with a $2 super chat saying, love the vids, also hype train for the Milsig. I'm not going to downplay you guys on the Milsig. It is awesome.
Also hype train
like,
for the Milsig.
I love that voice. It is super freaking rad. But I gotta tell you, if you're planning on getting one, you might already know they are potentially for pre-order. If you're gonna pre-order one, by the way, can you wait until I put my video up? Because I got a code that I'm gonna put in, and it'll be way cooler if you use my code instead of not using it. Plus, they're not gonna show up for a little while anyway. But this thing is rad. But that being said, it is expensive, and if you're planning on buying it to take to your local Nerf war, if your local Nerf war is not in a private field, I don't care if this entire blaster is orange, and that's it. You basically can't, for the exact reason that it is HPA. If you take this thing to a public war, I'm going to call you an idiot. And the reason I'm going to call you an idiot is because even if it shoots foam darts, you take something CO2 powered or HPA powered to a foam, like a public park, and you start shooting it, people are going to realize it's HPA or CO2, and they're going to think it's an airsoft or paintball gun, and those aren't usually allowed in public parks for obvious reasons. You're going to cause problems. Don't do that. That being said, if you're planning on buying one of these and want a cool place to use it, I have a plan, but it's going to take me a couple of months, so give me some time. But yeah, no, if you think this thing is rad, it's totally rad. It is. Like, that's not going to do anything because the system's already, cocked back anyway, but this does. Oh, I got such good stuff. Basically, don't be a douche. Like, just treat it like an airsoft or paintball gun. Seriously. It is rad, and you should be hyped, and it's the start of something beautiful in this hobby. Don't be a doucher, though. Atomic Gaming donated $10. Ah, suck it, Boomstick.
Anyways, what is your opinion on the Quest 2 if you have one?
What is my opinion on the Quest 2? What is my opinion on the Quest 2? I actually do have one. Allow me to get it off my beautiful wall where I have it all set up. I 3D printed a stand for it. I have the Quest 2 to surpass all Quest 2s. I have the big boy. Let's put it right here. The big boy. It's currently on. The big boy with the DAS Franken-Quest kit on it. I just got this in. I'm glad I bought it too, and I'll say why. The Fit Pack. So having this thing on my face, it would pinch my cheekbones. I needed the wide one, and my god, did that make it, like, literally, I thought it was already perfect, and it kept, like, after a while, my cheekbones kind of hurt. I got the Fit Pack, and it's so much better. Plus the light blockers that it has in it, these things right here, really nice, super great.
Are you challenging me?
Oh my goodness, Boomstick. I think we have a war. Is it not showing up? Please tell me it's actually showing up in the thing. Right? I'm a little worried right now. Let me know if that doesn't change. I'll inspect why it's not changing. But no, it's a fantastic, like, it's the same price as like a Nintendo Switch, although the games are a little bit pricey. I would highly, like, as long as you're not a doofus on Facebook, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. It is so good. Highly recommended. Plus, now they have Resident Evil coming out for it. Yeah, don't be a knob either. Perry's right about this one. Okay, so did it change over? It ain't changing. Okay, why is it not changing? Didn't it change the first time? Oh no, did I just start up a second instance of Streamlabs OBS? Oh no. Is that gonna F everything? I don't want to have an F in chat, boys. Oh, it changed over! Hey, look at that. Is that because I started the Streamlabs thing? I don't know, we'll find out. I guess somebody will have to throw money again just to find out if it actually worked. Pardon me. Oh!
Or until my gift card runs out.
Okay, alright. You guys, I love you. I love you. Thank you. Hugs and kisses all around. But you're worrying me. You're worrying me. Somebody bought me dinner tonight, though. Oh, I'm gonna have a good dinner. Are you gonna play Roblox? You know, Wally, I might. I'm not gonna make any promises, but it might become going in that direction. Caden Barrios, I just got the Rival Roundhouse for my birthday. That is a fun blaster. Not super practical, but man, it is cool. I'm gonna change the chat really quick. I thought I got all this stuff figured out before, but I think I can change it to where, there we go. I'm gonna change it to that. How long is the vid going? Also, can you show us the millisecond? I just...
all night.
I don't know if I have I don't have enough for what's.
It's my name now.
What am I supposed to be doing right now? What? I'm not even. We're 20 minutes into the stream. And you guys have already pretty much made it my entire night. Can you stop? Can you spread them out a little bit more, if anything? Like, don't blow your load too quick. But thank you. Dr. Jex. Boomstick. Maxwell Presents Epic Reviews and More. Atomic Gaming. You guys are awesome. The vid, I will stream probably until about another hour and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer depending on how things go. And they're going pretty freaking well right now. Yeah, I mean, where's the milsig at? I just put it down. Here's the milsig. I will.
Time to simp.
Oh my god, Atomic. I'm not even doing anything. This is the milsig. It's cute. I love it. It's also powerful and full auto. Select fire. Alright, so Atomic Gaming, time to simp for 25. Can you guys... No, you're starting to worry me now, first of all. Thank you. Holy crap. Boomstick, Atomic, and Dr. Jex. And then, out of nowhere, here's Makari from the top rope jumping down saying, keep it up with the $5 super chat. I don't have a drop for that. I can play the Seinfeld theme, though. Yeah. I got a couple more of those. Is it plastic or aluminum? It is aluminum. It is 100% aluminum. It's actually steel, too, I believe. The barrels are steel. Cool chat went and booms.
Did I stutter?
My phone just beep. You got a message, beep. You got a message, beep. You got a message. Man. Well, here's what I gotta say. So I was gonna talk about like future video things and whatnot. I bought some stuff that wasn't for videos, but I guess technically could be for videos. You guys just paid for, without knowing, I bought, did my stream labels just crash because of Boomstick? It might have. I just bought myself a new inbox Gear Up Barricade and a new inbox Barricade with the stock. Specifically for when we get to the studio, I plan on making a wall of blaster boxes and stuff like that. That's what that's gonna go for. So thank you. You guys just, I just put down like $100 something for those, and you guys just paid for all that. So, hey, here's to you guys. I don't have any alcohol right now, I don't think. I think there's one beer in the fridge if I'm really feeling frisky. Hey, WALCOM, do you collect Pokemon cards? Carlos, I don't really, although the wife does. Have you considered to get the rival Prometheus as Ares? I have. I've done a video on it. You will probably see it again in the future, especially with Proton Pack. Yeah. When are you moving into the studio? That should maybe be happening. It still looks like it's still set for June, possibly. I'm waiting for confirmation. Macaroni with the chicken strips. God, chicken strips. Holy crap. Don't do that to me, Gabriel. Oh man, chicken strips sound dope right now. Wife on stream? She's not even here right now, B-dude. She's at some lame barbecue with her parents and family and people who love and support her. And she did offer me to come around, but I was like, I gotta stream. Sorry. Much as I'd like hanging with the in-laws, gotta stream. You know how it goes. Gotta work. I gotta sit here and, you know, act the fool for some people. The Dark Lizard has subscribed, and Wolfbeal has subscribed. Hey, if you guys are in the chat, sound off. I'd love to hear from you. 132 people. Man, that is, I guess everybody's here, but I think I got another one.
I am here in a bizarre position.
There we go. I got a lot of those. Hola, senor, welcome. Hey, Emmett, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. What first blaster would you recommend to 3D print, besides a Talon Claw and Caliburn? Kind of depends what you're comfortable with. If you're doing a whole 3D printed blaster from the ground up, you want it to be like a Springer or something like that. If you have a Falcon Fire, maybe a Spamp, but I don't know if you can still buy the files for that or not. Lepus is actually, Bang puts up a very good point. The Lepus is really easy to print, and it's stupidly fun for pretty much everybody. Have you got your COVID vac yet? I have not. I'm pretty low on the priority list. I do believe they have opened it up, and I'm going to do a little bit more research. I think that happened last week in my state. I'm going to look into it. My wife has had her first dose, and yeah, I need to get my vaccine hopefully before Jared's Epic Nerf battle. Not that I'm like super worried about catching it, but it should be important. I guess I should be worried because I guess Texas wasn't doing too hot for a while. You can still buy spam files. Thank you, Aaron Squirtle. Imagine a 300 FPS rifle. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because somewhat on topic, I have this, which I did a YouTube story and an Instagram post on, and yes, I will be doing a video. This is the Pulsar kit for the amp. I don't know if you can see this. It's got some stuff going on. You see the stuff? You see the stuff inside of it? Oh, God, that... Like, let me see if I can do a Lucha Thor. He's busy. This thing hits 220 plus FPS. I've gotten 226 out of it. What do you think about that, chat? Is that good enough? You have me as a patron for life. You keep doing your channel how you like it. Much love. Thank you very much, Mukari. I have no plans. We haven't even gotten started yet. That's the scariest part. I can't thank you guys enough. My channel has never done better, and it just keeps on growing. I keep meeting new and exciting people, and the best part is we haven't even gotten started yet. We're not even in the studio. We haven't done anything. You think this is good? You like what we're doing right now? It's about to get a lot better. Thank you very much for your support.
For life, you keep on doing your channel how you like it.
I actually got my first shot at the exact same place we used to have Nerf events. Oh, that's interesting. Have a good night, Allie. Why do you use pink on most of your showcases for 3D printed blasters? Bang, I like pink. Can you see my chair? That's like a really expensive chair. It's pink. I like pink. Pink's my favorite color. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I like pink. It's a color. So, yeah, this thing, no saving that grip. Funny enough, it's pretty good for me. Small hand master race. Yeah. But seriously, foregrip is nice. This grip, it's not a cheap kit, but I think at this point he can pretty much charge whatever he wants, because this is banging. I know dual fishes were a thing, but this seems so much better and easier to install than anything else. And 200, I've never had a 5.0 blaster that's hit 225. Even both my FDLs don't hit anywhere close to that. I think they cap out at like 180. So that is legit. And that trigger, because on the Ultra Amp, it's geared, much like if you ever had, what do you call it? Help me out here, chat. Rotating Hailfire. If you ever had one of those, it has an awesome trigger, right? The Strife trigger kind of sucks. A little bit better. Vulcan, have you fired the blaster I sent you? I put 4 Merlins in it. I have, in fact. I believe I hit 150s with it. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do a video on it yet, but I will try to. It's a very cool blaster. It is, I'm not going to lie, NGL, a little bit rough, but I really like where you're going with it. What is the deploy of the Ultra line? Probably the Ultra 3. Unless you're talking about something that actually transforms, which we don't have one. Yeah. Out of Perry said the same thing, the Ultra 3, yep. When is the Milsig M79 blaster coming? It is coming hopefully next week. I just got a part in for it. I'm gonna show this off. I'm behind on a couple of other videos, so I'm gonna do my best. But I just got a part in for it. Yeah. Oh, look at that sheen from the ring light. Look at how smooth and beautiful that is. Oh, it even smells like Australia. It's amazing. Have you played Arsenal yet? I have not. That is something I may check out. I did try to play Phantom Forces. Granted, I'm not like a big fan of Battlefield, so that's probably why I didn't like it. I just kind of ran around and then got sniped and was like, oh, this is dumb. One time I like shot a guy 4 times with a shotgun and didn't go down. He shot me in the head with a pistol and I died. I'm like, what? But, yeah. Should I get the Nexus Pro or the NERF Saturn, asks Brickzoid. Those are two completely different blasters for two completely different ecosystems. So it kind of depends on what you think matches what you need to use more. What do you do for a living again? You're looking at it. You're looking at it. I'm sorry, Boomstick. I'm going to call you out on that one, buddy. Thank you. Mwah. Are you going to play NERF FPS? It would be a very fitting game. I have played it a bunch of times on stream, and there's a good chance I might play it today. I'm not going to make promises, but yeah. Yes, Outgaming, you are my friend. Now, if I could have a small loan of $1 million because we're friends, that would be great. Send it to the usual address. Sure, make my upcoming battles a lot easier. Do you think there's a possibility of TF2 Nerf blasters? No, because TF2's dead. I checked it. I don't have Primordial or Primeval Warrior. I have Grizzled Veteran from like November 27th, 2007. The game's dead. It's been around. Yeah, there's still people playing it, but that game has been tapped. Like, it's gone. Wait for the next one, which they'll never make. I pay $15 a month, but I was wondering when you will add back the $50 patron. I will when I do the revamp of the Patreon in the next like month or so. I'm going to do a complete overhaul of the Patreon. And I plan on doing something special for the people who are current patrons right now. Bro, short darts are overrated. Bailey, would you care to explain why that is? Actually, I'll do you one better. Technically, I would agree with you, but let's clarify a couple of things. One, I'm WALCOM. Two, short darts are okay in shotguns, but they're not the best. These are much better. Oh my gosh, are these much better. And when you have something like this, and all these little shells, and then you also have this, and this is full of so many shells, they're falling on the freaking floor. Oh, look at that. You want to get a close-up of that one? What's that red thing in there? The head's that. Oh, the red thing is another shell. Oh, and what's in that shell? Oh. Oh my. Would you look at that? What happened would that be? Would it be a firefly shell that only normally holds one short dart packed full of, I think you can actually see it if you look hard enough, 4 of these mother effers? Oh. Oh, is that a thing? And is this a cool looking, I don't know, it's a pump action something. What could this be, stream? What do you think this thing is? How do I use this? Maybe I put it up in there and I go like that, right? Huh, that's kind of interesting. And when I prime it back, oh, what was that? Is that the thing that I just put in there? The thing that has the little things in it? Oh, I'm gonna prime it forward. Oh, there's no way, right? There's no way. There's no way it's like a bazinga! I just scared the crap out of the guinea pigs, but legit shotgun. And for those wondering, I have already done range testing and everything with it. This hits rival range with 4 projectiles and a nice footprint pattern downrange. Does WALCOM have a new favorite thing ever? Yeah, I think WALCOM has new favorite thing ever. These are not cheap. It's like $60 for a bag like this. And if I use 4 per shell, do the math. No, seriously, do the math. I don't know. And how many of those I could probably get back. But holy crap. And honestly, if you wanted to, you can make entire blasters based around these. They'll fire out of anything. So, hold on. You know, Nightwing, let me go to my Amazon affiliate really quick. Don't mind me just going to get myself those things. I'll have it up in the chat in a second. So people are saying that's what Hyper. Turns out Hyper's a bit bigger. Sorry to break the news to you, but apparently Hyper's actually not 50 cal. It's more like 0.58, which is what I said it would probably be. Oh, sucks when I'm right. I know. I didn't want to be right. Trust me. resuscible. Did I really say resuscible? 50 cal foam paintball. Hyper is 14.8, not our standard. Yep. Ah, there it is. I will get a link, and I'm going to post it in the chat a bunch of times. And if you want to support the channel while getting yourself some rad ammo, and there's only 3 left in stock. Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna disappear. Actually, I know another place I can buy them, but I'll leave that for the video, I guess. And maybe they'll just restock them. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, help me! I'm here!
That's about how that's gonna go. Do I recommend them? Yes. Are they hard to find after you shoot? Actually, not as bad as you'd think. They're brighter yellow than Rival, so they're actually a little bit easier to find in terms of like just shape, like, you know, seeing in grass, but they are small, so they can get buried under grass. Are they worth it? You know how much money Out of Darts blows every single time he goes to an event with one of his proton packs? That guy spends like literally triple digits on ammo every time he goes to an event. This will last you if you're using a shotgun. And there's not a war that isn't going to let you use something like this, because it's not like it hurts. It's not like it's overpowered. It's not like it's breaking FPS limits or anything like that. It's perfectly fine. There's no war that's not... If they don't let you, it's because they're just jerks. Like, let's be real. It's awesome. They're so awesome. Brixoid, hot take, elite darts get too much crap. I don't think they get enough crap. Because they are crap. It's like they took, like, literal feces and put it into a foam dart. I have literally seen darts from, like, the early 90s that are better than elite darts. I wonder if those small balls would fit into a shell shock. It would. Not just at events. No, you know what, Perry? I'm totally with you on that one, because I go through probably 500, 600 Adventure Force darts a month, just in testing. Because I won't test a blaster without having fresh darts. So I burn through them like none other, buddy. Yes, they will, although you'd have to have a modified shell, James. They will fire out of a lot of things. I fired like a cloud of them out of my Spring Thunder, but they're not nearly as effective. I think 4 is the magic number, and it punches rival range. Favorite Nerf Springer that isn't a Jolt or a Maverick? I just showed you it. It's the Colonel Wasp Firefly. Oh, is that unobtainium right now? I'm sorry. This is why I buy these things. That's why I have one of each, and I'll probably buy a third one. I don't want... If I ever have to sell my... Like, let's say 10 years from now, I have to sell my Spring Thunder. I want... Or not my Spring Thunder, my Firefly. I want to make sure that even if it's not the best thing in the world, you have every single part you'd need for it. What about the Rival P90? I forgot the name. That is the Charger, Andrew, and it's okay. Would you believe me if I said I was a freshman with how much money I just gave you? No, because you're financially irresponsible, but I love you anyway. Thank you. The link I posted has 2,000 for $40. What link did you post? I have not seen a link. Anybody catch that link? I don't know if that's necessarily true, or if it's even the same thing. Guys, I gotta break some bad news to you. So, not only am I a man-child who makes financially irresponsible purchases, but I'm a professional one. I'm a professional man-child. That means I make money by being a man-child. So, unfortunately, most of what I do on this channel is essentially me showing off cool things that I have bought or have been given. And I can make these purchases because I can rationalize it in my lizard brain that, hey, I can buy a $550 Nerf target because it's sweet AF and do a video on it, and that validates its existence. Just like when I bought that expensive kit for the semi-auto long shot, which I still need to finish doing the video on. I did the initial one, but I'm doing like the completed version. I can do that because it's practically a business expense at this point. Oh, I should mention I wouldn't be able to do any of that if it wasn't for you, so thank you very much. Hugs and kisses all around. Thank you. I decided to get a shoddy Nerf Sanero takedown. You're not asking too many questions, Brixoid. I may not answer all of them, but you can ask as many questions as you like. Drive up that algorithm, that engagement. What is your favorite worker blaster? Lazzy, I'm going to go with the Bolt Action Worker Prophecy R. I called it L-Chan because I painted it pink. Love that thing. Is it worth buying now? Maybe not, but I still really like it. I have loved Nerf since 5, but my first Nerf gun broke. Sad face. I'm sorry to hear that, Yuna. What blaster was it? It's Nerf or nothing. I'm gonna go with nothing most of the time, brother. Never mind, I'm dumb. The link was paintballs. Well, at least you were able to catch yourself doing that, Galactic. Let's see if they're still there. I want to see the power of my live stream chat. Is there still balls left? Oh my god, nobody's bought any. Huh, that's to be expected. I'll do it one more time, and then we're done. I don't need to actually sell these. I'd rather buy them myself, but I'll give you one last chance. That links to the right thing, right? Yeah, totally. Favorite Vortex Blaster? My favorite Vortex Blaster would probably be the Fuse Fire Empress. I am a big fan of the Fuse Fire because it's one of the few blasters where you can load it while having it pointed at your enemy, ready to fire. Like, there's not a whole lot of blasters that do that. Technically, you could say something... WALCOM, I'm unsubbing because you pronounce my name as Lazy. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lazy. I'll just keep saying it now. Technically, you could do that with, like, turret-fed blasters, but, like revolving cylinders, like, usually you have to, like, monkey it or something, or, like, tilt it to feed it, like, you know, nice and comfortably. It's not like when you're just like, oh, here's a fuse fire, and I can just load a disc into the back of it, and if somebody, like, pops up, I can literally pull the trigger while the blaster is aimed at somebody, while reloading. Not a whole lot of blasters do that. That's why I like him. Same reason like one of the reasons why I like shotguns so much is because I can load this thing, I can have it ready, you know, primed, ready to just unleash a foam wall, and then also be reloading it at the same time. You can't put a price on that, in my opinion. Well, you can, and it's the price of a Firefly, or a Fuse Fire, or GDOP's new lever action thing, which I'm super excited for. Can't you do that with the Vigilon and Diatron? Technically, if you do remove some locks, you can. And I do like the Diatron. I'm not so hot on the Vigilon. I don't really like that. I do like the Diatron, though. I think the Diatron is still heavily underrated. WALCOM, what is, in your opinion, the best official Nerf blaster? Brian, it's the one you like the most. That's the Jolt. Emmett asks, what are your thoughts on the Rampage? I gotta tell you, Monster Hunter Rise, the Rampage mode sucks. Oh my god, it is the most unfun thing I have ever played. Oh, you were talking about the Nerf Elite and Strike Rampage. It's okay. It's better, in my opinion, than the Alpha Trooper in a lot of ways, but it's not nearly as comfortable to prime, and the mag sticking out the side isn't for everyone. But I do like it more. I feel like its priming is a lot smoother and stuff than the Elite Alpha Trooper. I've got like 40,000 freaking notifications on my phone right now. Let's see, what is WALCOM's, yeah, I got like 14 notifications on Discord already. I've got 12 on Facebook. This is my break. This is my break from social media, by engaging in other social medias. That's how we do it. Are we gonna revisit the low blow in the near future? Yes. I don't really have a comfortable place to work right now, which is why the low blow has kind of been put on hold, and thank God Hasbro has not released a lever action, you know, rival blaster yet. In fact, it looks like they're just killing off rival. I will finish the low blow. I promise you. Just like I'll finish the Select Fire Chaos, and I'll finish my Splatoon build. There's a lot of things I have to finish, and it would take me months to do here. That'll take me weeks when I get to the studio. And the best part is I plan on live streaming all of that. All of it's going to be live streamed. I'm going to be live streaming like all the time. Wait, have you ever heard of Ravenfield? I don't think so. Nightbot. I'm a little confused where that came from, because I believe I set up Nightbot at one point and I had issues with it, And it apparently is now here, and I don't know how it's here doing its thing. And now I'm sitting here like, okay, so now it's here doing its thing. How is it here doing its thing? Who did that? Somebody fess up. Can my wrenches promote other wrenches? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I'm a little confused right now. Join the Fuzzy Wars Industries Discord channel for free. It's the best place to talk Nerf and available on many different devices. Like, how did that happen? I don't remember doing that. I might have. I am known to partake in liquid substances at some points in time. Did you see the news about the monkey mods and Woozy pirating stuff and Woody? Yes. Wait. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to defend monkey mods. They didn't know. And they were just like, oh, a distributor with a cool Nerf thing. I'm going to do it. And they honestly, it's going to be impossible for a company like that to keep track of absolutely everything. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to hold that against monkey mods for any reason whatsoever. And they did completely correct it. They did. And all it took was people bringing, you know, noise about it, which is rightfully so. I have one. The reason why you haven't seen a video on it yet is because I was having issues with the pusher. So I have a new pusher that I have to install. And I'll get that done ASAP because I really like this thing. And in comparison to like the one that's been cloned, the one that's been cloned sucks. You don't want it, trust me. I tried to buy one for that specific purpose, and the company didn't even send it. Like, I paid for express shipping, and the thing never even, like, they haven't, it said it shipped, and then I checked it like the day, because it was supposed to be here yesterday. It said by April 16th. Hasn't even left China. So, what mic are you rocking? This is the Hypercast, I believe. Quadcast. HyperX Quadcast. That looks like an Uzi. That's because it's called the Woozy. Wait, where does it say that? Does it say that somewhere? It doesn't say Woozy anywhere on it? Well, it's the Woozy. And Select Fire. That's what this is right here. So I can do 3-shot bursts, and this thing has the same pusher in it that the Lepus has. Why in your sideswipe vid did you say last time we looked at the flex, but the flex vid was posted after you? Seriously? I put up a... I'm gonna just gonna give you a firm Italian slap. Just gonna bop you. That's how you get me to ignore all your future comments, by the way. The Uzi? I know, right, Supa? Is the Uzi clip fed? Yeah, I mean, it's mag fed, if you're asking if it's mag fed. Come here. Yeah. You can go, ha-ha! Yeah. Oh, and sometimes it doesn't. Beep, 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 beep. I wanted basically a, I wanted select fire 3-shot, so I basically do wheeled shotguns. That's where my life's at. Do you think that the Lepus is made... Pardon me. This thing is really making me gassy. Do you think that the Lepus has made other full auto blasters obsolete? Asks Lex Krups. Lex, I don't think so at all. The Lepus is fun, but the Lepus has a couple of things like, so this, ooh, I'm gonna break it before I even get to do a video on it, like the Warden. This is slightly bigger than a Lepus, I would say actually considerably bigger, but this has way more features, and the Lepus doesn't even have like an actual trigger. This does. This has an actual trigger on it, and that is really good. The Lepus is good for like pulling out of your gear and just dumping a magazine as soon as possible, or maybe like 2 quick or 3 quick bursts. This is good for being like a primary or a, like, oh no, there's something wrong with my primary, I need something to get me out of here. That's what this would be good for. The Lepus is more like, hey, look at that guy, boot! Bye! That's about what it's good for. It's, you could get a slower firing Lepus, but I honestly don't think it's worth it. Atomic, hey, WALCOM, what do you think about people who run 2 stupid fast fire rate pistols and just run around in Nerf wars? I think they are kind, loving souls that are just right after my own heart. Screw whatever high-powered pump action BS you want. You just grab 2 fast-firing foam flingers and you just go out there and make a stand. I'm sure the 152 other people watching the stream would agree, right? Right? You all agree. You're going to hit that like button in agreement, aren't you? You don't, just 2, like you want to be Tracer. But I was already Tracer. Is the Phoenix worth the money? I did a whole review if you want to find out, Brixoid. It's a Nerf Uzi. Yes, it pretty much is. It's the sniper's life for me. I actually have to kind of agree on that since I'm let's face it, not exactly the most nimble of players. So I tend to also like to sit in the back or basically be an ambush player. I got a Nerf ARL from my friend today for $3 in school. I sure hope you didn't take that to school. I'll be firmly disappointed if you try to take that to school. I like my Phoenix on Squincy Adams, and I have to agree with Squincy Adams on this one. I do like my Phoenix. Should I get the Shockwave? Oh God, no. No.
Now I should get back to giving up on my dreams.
All right, well, we were talking about something a little bit more not crap. What's up, my fellow simp super intense Minecraft player? I don't think I've played Minecraft in like the last 3 years, but I have almost a hankering. What is your favorite Fortnite Nerf blaster? What is my favorite Fortnite Nerf blaster? I'm legitimately asking. I like the IR. I liked the SR. Man, what one do I actually like? Somebody accused me, was like, wow, WALCOM's opinion on the Ultra 3 completely changed between his review and his tier list, and you know what? Guilty. I tend to forget what I said. Like, sometimes opinions change. That's how you grow as a human being. I try to be as, consistent as possible for your sake, but sometimes, I'm gonna falter. Do you suggest break barrel shotguns, preferably the double barrel? None of those are really good. There's not a good double barrel break action shotgun that I really recommend right now. Even the really super cool Foma Nature from Adrian, I wouldn't consider that like a top tier must use break action blaster. It's super cool, but it's more of like a LARPer have fun blaster that's also usable than something I'd be like, oh my god, I'd run that in every war ever. The Ergo is not good on the Roblox blasters. Again, I had plans, Andrew, to have like little pop-up things where we can make fun of everything, and that super fell apart on me, and I apologize, but holy crap. So I do, and hey, I wasn't the only one. There were other people who did news videos that didn't realize that Roblox green brick was the USAF Zip 22, which is a handgun. Now that I'm going to say this, you're not going to believe me, but when I first moved to Washington, so that was back in 2015, 2016, I was looking at getting a handgun, and that was one I was looking at, and I remember everybody saying it's the worst, and unfortunately, that's kind of my thing. Maybe not so much in handguns, because you kind of want something that's dependable. Sometimes your life may require that, but I saw a video where a guy basically just drenched the entire thing in WD-40, and ran several mags through it, no problem. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm on the board. And then there was like I had to wait until I had my license and everything, updated for Washington. You had to be a Washington resident for like 90 days. All stuff I agree with. But by the time that happened, I kind of gave up on it. And now I don't know how expensive a Zip 22 is. At some point, I would like to get one. What do you recommend, Nerf or Adventure Force? Whatever you happen to like from either of them. Wait, is that an RGB mic? Yes, but I have it on like purple, white, blue kind of thing. I don't know. I didn't want green on there, so. What is your opinion on the Frontline Foam drama? In one of Drax streams, he said they had stole from creators. They might have at one point in time, but if you go to their website, are they stealing from creators right now? Because I don't think they are. Legit question. Maybe people do stuff in the past. Drax done a lot of stuff in the past. I've done a lot of stuff in the past. The point is, as creators, as human beings, you have the capacity to grow and go past that. And if your actions reflect that you are growing, everything's fine. You shouldn't automatically assume if somebody does one thing that's not, you know, catastrophically wrong. There are obviously things in here that don't fit this category, and you probably understand what those would be. But the little things like that, it's like, it's a gray area. It's something that, no, it's really bad for the hobby, and they realized that, and they, assuming, fixed it. What I have, because I've worked with, I got the Lepus from Frontline Foam, and I got the Woozy from Frontline Foam. It's been fine. And I've talked to other people who've ordered stuff from Frontline Foam, and they've been fine. So, like, every single people keep, like, talking bad about Frontline Foam, and yet, when I did my research, they're not really all that bad. Now, I don't have a personal relationship or anything with them, but I've never really, I did buy at Regular Oktoberfest, I bought a Talon Claw from them, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. I think every blaster they had on their table was beautiful, and I loved them. So I think they do pretty good work, and when stuff works, it works. And if it wasn't bad, I don't think anybody would like them. I still see lots of people complaining about them, and that's neither here nor there. I'm going to reserve my opinions on that kind of stuff because I think mistakes happen. I think people make bad decisions, and I do think people are capable of moving past that. And to be perfectly honest, we need people like Frontline Foam before we completely kick them out of everything, unless they're doing stuff that is just irredeemably bad. You know what I mean? Like, let people apologize, let people explain themselves, let people move on. It's when people are like serial doing bad things, and I'm not even saying bad things, like somewhat bad things, that you should be worried about them. But from what I've seen, they've been fine. I seriously, like, I see a lot of bad stuff. I've bought a lot from them before they even know who I was, and I've never had an issue. That's my stance on it. I'm not gonna, like, say, like, yo, yeah, you should go buy everything they ever make, ever. But, do you want a Woozy? Who else is making Woozies right now? Legit, asking. Who else is making Woozies that you can buy right now? Yeah. Michael Knapp. Michelle Knapp? I'm sorry, I'm wired because I've been drinking an energy drink. Regardless, do you have the Magpie? Yes, I still have it. I love it. It's in a safe place. Andrew asks, hey, so welcome. How's your day been? It's been busy. I've been talking, I don't know if you can tell, for a while now. What headphones am I rocking? Asks Norma. These are Astro A50 Gen 3s, and I don't recommend them. They're pretty good for a wireless headphone. They've got decent battery life, and they sound really good. The microphone, oh, it's on this side, is literally the worst microphone I've ever used. Like, I had a microphone that, like the Windows one from, like, 1998 that sounded better than this thing. Would you be making a Woozy review in the future? I plan on it, yes. I really like it. I wanted a Select Fire Woozy, and nobody else would make me one, and then I found somebody who would. Actually, to be fair, Colin did offer to make me one, but he was really busy at the time. Maybe he'll make me my second one. Maybe I'll be able to convince him to do that for me. Do you like the Flypoint or the Magpie? I like both of them, Ben. The Flypoint is... So the Magpie that I have is not like something that you can get right now. So basically your only option is either getting the normal short dart Magpie or the Flypoint. The Flypoint is something that's kind of special. It's not a typical, I wouldn't compare the normal short dart Magpie to the Flypoint because they're completely different things. One, I guess they're both technically LARP blasters, but the Flypoint uses shells, the Magpie doesn't. Now that I have both that use shells, I still kind of like the Magpie more. I think it looks better in my opinion. It's a little bit more compact, although it's doing less things. But I have a huge bias for break action, like top break revolvers. And the fact that you can just go click and have all the shells eject and load more shells, I love it. Like, seriously, I think I almost want to go grab it right now just because I love that shell ejection so much. Hey, let's not talk bad about other people in this chat, Emmett. We're beyond that. We've risen above. Do you like shooting real firearms at the range? I haven't been to the range in, I think, over a year now. We did a little bit, I think, February 2020. Now ammo prices are so horrendous. that I wouldn't take more than my 22 or my 12 gauge out, to be perfectly honest. I would not want to burn through any of my precious other metals, to put it lightly. But, yeah, I love going to the range. Last time I went to a range, I got to fire a suppressed Barrett 50 cal, I believe. So that was fun. I get to fire all sorts of cool stuff. That's the cool thing about going to a range, especially if you have friends there. I was like, yeah, fire my gun, fire my gun. Oh, no, fire my gun. And it's fun. What mic are you rocking, and how is it? Well, Harry, you'll have to tell me how it is. That being said, it is a, what do you call it? A HyperX Quadcast S. 9mm or 45. I haven't done enough with 9mm. My dad historically hated 9mm. I like 45. I like 380 though, or yeah. I like 380 a lot. Dual wielding hammer shots. Ugh. Visibly uncomfortable. What blaster should I get for a shotgun class? Well, it depends on your price range. 22 LR, so even standard is as expensive as if a single box cost me $30. I think I have like 12,000 rounds stocked up right now of 22. Maybe not that much. And I have a couple of bricks, like boxes, like the boxes that like are just like the surplus you wouldn't actually want to try it on anything. Half the rounds don't work, but yeah, those. I think I bought them for like $19 not too long ago. I think they're 5,000 round boxes. 45 because you can get parts for them for these. Yeah, I like my 45. I was really upset how bad I was firing that pistol though. I don't know. Because I do pretty good firing like everything else, and then I fired a handgun, and for some reason the handgun just didn't click with me. Where are you getting... I just literally looked on like Ammo Bot or something like that, and I found 22 nearby for like 6 cents a shot, so... What do you think about Airsoft? So, Fat One Bum... oh, I see how it took me a while. I think Airsoft is pretty cool. The reason why I don't like Airsoft personally is because magazine capacities. Because, like, if you try to say, like, oh, you could do milsim capacity, which I'm not into at all. I'm not like, oh, man, I got a Airsoft AR-15 and it takes a 30-round mag that's, like, frickin' the size of my damn phone here. I think it's stupid because that's just it's a limitation based on you, not based on anything else. Or it's a false limitation is what I'm trying to say. And also, you're like, oh no, my AR mag is empty. You take out the mag, then you take out a syringe, you put it into the thing, you press one button, you instantly have 30 rounds because you could carry literally thousands, tens of thousands rounds of Airsoft on you at all times. So I think even mil-sig capacity is dumb in Airsoft. And if you're not using anything like that, low cap, high cap, whatever, you can literally get hundreds of rounds on tap with an Airsoft. And like, to me, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. That's why I like NERF. Like, if you want to do hundreds of rounds in NERF, you have to commit. You can't really carry hundreds of rounds on you without having some other drastic holdback. That's not a thing in Airsoft. The Airsoft is kind of goofy like that. Paintball, kind of similar. To a less degree, but kind of similar. What's your opinion on Hyper? Do you think it would be inaccurate? I've never even touched Hyper, so I don't know. I have to assume if Paintball shoots balls, Airsoft shoot balls, and NERF has already been shooting balls, there's a good chance Hyper, since it's a ball, will be pretty decent. I do need to get me a revolver. It's on the list. What about Airsoft shotguns? I've never owned one. I don't think I've ever fired one. It's something I'll look into at some point. Kit Kat asks, should I get a Predator? I have no... Are you talking to like the one... Is there a blaster called the Predator that I'm missing? I'm drawing a blank right now. Do you think that NERF Mando Sniper Rifle will be a success? No, I think it'll be a collectible though. What is the best Jolt? In my opinion, it's the one that comes with the Scavenger. Because it is a Jolt, full stop, and it fires 2 shots, and it's barely bigger than a standard Jolt, and it's ergonomic AF, despite the fact that it's like very bare bones. I definitely, 100%, I think the Scavenger Jolt is the best Jolt. And if you don't have one, I wouldn't say it's worth buying an entire scavenger for, but like when it comes to doing jolt-like things, the scavenger jolt is the best jolt. Just a Jolt says he's the best. Well, it's over. It's pack it up, boys. We're done. It's just we can't do anything more. That's it.
Congratulations, you won.
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Just a Jolt. Way to drop in and just completely annihilate everything. Love you too. Have a good night, Jackson. Is there any good blaster in the 2.0 series? I'm assuming you're talking about Elite 2.0 butters. I would argue that I like the turbine. It looks cool. It has good ergonomics in my opinion. The mag release is like the only fault, and it's dealable. You can deal with it. I would argue maybe like the Trio is also a pretty solid blaster in my opinion. Other than that, I don't really think so. And I kind of have to stretch to make those work. Have you tried a VR headset? I need to just stop putting this thing back on the wall, I guess. And yeah. No, I've never ever tried a VR headset ever. It's never even occurred to me. Actually, hold on. Never in my life have I ever thought about doing VR. Ever. It's never been a thing. There we go. There we go. You're right. So, everything's good. Put it back on the wall now, but I'm not going to put the controllers back up, so I have to lift it off. Should I get the Icon Series Spectre? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth getting, unfortunately. Way to flex like that. Brother, what do you think about VR? It's like, well, I have one. I guess I could have just said, no, I'm not trying to flex. It's a $300 headset. How is that flexing? If you think that's a flex, you might not get your priorities. That's like me holding up like a Jolt and being like, oh, nice flex, bro. I wish I had a Jolt. And granted, I take that, maybe that's a little elitist because there are people who can't get Jolts, but I'm also going to be like, it's a Jolt. How long have we been streaming for? Over an hour. What is the best Nerf sniper for you? Wait for my video. Hopefully it's out like Tuesday, Wednesday. It'll be on the modified Phoenix or Pharaoh, and you'll want that. You'll really want that.
Yeah, I am here. Because I have the day off and I don't have anything else to do.
$300 Jolt. Quartz got it. Hey, Nathan Kyle. First name. Yeah, Just a Jolt's stealing all my fanboys right now. It's okay, I love him too. Somebody followed me on Twitch, even though I haven't streamed on there in months. Call the Oculus a Jolt reskin, I dare you. Ah, God. I don't want to perpetuate that too much. It's already ruined the Jolt. You know how much hate I got for saying Coop ruined the Jolt? There's so many people who like legit did not understand what I was talking about, and they got very angry at me. I literally just said the Jolt was really cool until Coop ruined it. And like people were like, what the heck? I think even Coop got mad at me. It's like, that was like the most harmless of jokes I could have said. I wasn't even like calling Coop out. Like, legit, he knows what he did to the poor Jolt. One of my favorite blasters straight up ruined it. I promote moderators as I see fit, and if Out of Darts wants to be here in a day I don't see those blue wrenches, I will totally give him moderator. Actually, it's not even Luke, it's Perry. Get it right. Yeah, if you say Jolt 5 times in the mirror, he'll appear. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Just a Jolt. Yeah, I think Coop's fine. I don't want the freaking... I never tried to talk down to Coop. I just meant he literally ruined the jolt. I thought it was funny. I may have the gain of the microphone a little bit too much. Almost like Beetlejuice. I just saw Bradley Phillips' Workers Full Metal Internal Nexus Pro. Wish he had a heavier spring in it so the FPS could have been higher than 220s. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much capping out what the Nexus Pro can do, because anything more than that, it starts to get creaky. I think I've seen 250 out of a couple. I have a question about 3D printed blasters. I got a new Ender V3 V2 off your recommendation and a 2mm nozzle. Was curious what layer heights you run to print your blasters. 2.2mm nozzle? That is freaking... That's going to take a long time. I use a 0.4, and I typically print at 0.16 millimeter height. So it's like in between, not like super high end, but high enough. I mean, if you have the time and want it to look good, you can do high resolution layers. 0.2, I've never actually printed with a 0.2 nozzle, so that might be a thing for out of darts. I guess it's Perry in this instance, if Perry knows anything about the backwards workings of printers, Guardians. But yeah, 0.2 sounds like it'd take a long time to print a thing, so you'd probably want to do pretty decent layer height. Can someone ruin the how can someone ruin the turbine? I have no idea. Do you know about the I can't pronounce that blaster? No, Stick, I have no idea what that is. Sorry, buddy. Is the rough cut your favorite? It is one of my favorites, yeah. It's hard not to love the rough cut. What's your opinion about last year and this year's Nerf blasters from Hasbro? I'll probably do a video on that at some point. They're okay. Hasbro's going in a different direction. I think they realize they can't really advertise to us, so they're going to advertise to a demographic that is far larger than us, which is probably the demographic. I'm worried that Hasbro's going to drop down and start making more, age 6 and up blasters, and that's kind of what killed Boomco. Kids like power. Power and accuracy. Kids like it. You want to make it safe, obviously, but kids like it. Which is faster, 12 a second or 3 a second? Which is faster, 12 a second or 3 a second? Which is faster, higher number a second or lower number a second? Higher number a second, lower number a second, which is faster? King Dart Nerf. Hey, Walcom, I'm working on a Nerf FPS game called Dart Warzone. I'm looking for people to test and get feedback from improving the game. Would you be interested in trying it out? Possibly. Maybe. You can always send me an email. I make no promises, but... Have you tried the 50 cal foam dart out of the Dartsoon Mark II? Yes, it does work perfectly fine. The thing with these is that since they're spherical, they lose their momentum, not as fast as rival rounds, but when they lose their momentum, they don't tend to fly off like rival rounds. They just kind of fall. So they work, and I wouldn't want to, I just loaded one in and, fired it. I didn't want to try to jam up the magazine with them. They work, and they shoot pretty well. They're not going to shoot farther than a foam dart, but they work pretty well. Do you got the Nerf Fortnite sniper, asks Bread, annoyed face. Yeah, I did a video on it. The BASR. Yeah. L. What is my dream Nerf gun? One that's, I've talked about it, and I'll do a video on it, but I want one that's super modular. Basically, modulus done right from a company that actually wanted to make something cool. I want what do you call it? Like an X mod or a, super customizable Nerf dart blaster. Hey, Walcom, Fly Point or Desert Pigeon? Completely different blasters for completely different things. Foam 50 cal balls from an Absolver. Yeah, you could do it. It wouldn't be worth it, in my opinion, but you could do it. I don't think any reverse plunger blasters are coming back. I mean, I wouldn't say ever. Hasbro's done weirder stuff. Remember the Centurion. We thought reverse plunger was dead and the Centurion happened. Also, some of those, blasters that come out from like the Marvel line and stuff like that, those are reverse plungered. Which is better, 2S or 3S Hurricane? Depends on what motors are in it. if you have 2S motors, if you put them on 3S, you technically could get faster spin, which would incur potentially, it's not always the case, but potentially higher FPS, but you'd also probably kill the motors. So you wouldn't want to do that. How is the Spectrum as a secondary to my Nexus? Hey, it works, Shane, but you're kind of like using the same thing with the same thing. You have a mag-fed, you know, semi-auto for your mag-fed pump action. To me, that doesn't seem like that doesn't scream efficiency, but if your goal is to only use your primary, or you use your secondary when your primary is dead, go for it. That's not effective use of a kit, in my opinion. I'd rather carry a secondary or a sidearm or something that does something different than what my primary already does. I've preached about that for a long time. So it's like, if I have a Nexus Pro, I wouldn't exactly want to sidearm on Aeon Pro. That doesn't make sense to me. If I was using L-Chan, and I had an Aeon Pro as a secondary, again, that doesn't really make sense to me. But if I had something like this is the Colonel Wasp Firefly as my primary, and then I had an Aeon Pro as a secondary, that makes sense, because they do completely different things. If you could have any NERF crossover, what would it be? I would have NERF Cross S4 League, which apparently is dying at the end of the month, I believe. Or if I wanted a recent one, it would be NERF Cross Super Mecha Champions. They have some cool firearm designs, Super Mecha Champions. Or Blacklight. Blacklight Retribution X NERF would be amazing. Basically just a better version of Modulus. Or, yeah. Hey, Ed, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Do you know if the problem with the Moto Strike is fixed? I believe Lucha, he'd have to correct me, and I don't think he's here. If I remember, that night is a little bit of a blur. I drank a little bit. But I think he bought a Moto Strike, and it was fine. What is the best Nerf pistol in your opinion? I'm still going Gecko. I know there's a lot of other options, and I don't have experience with all of them. I still think the Gecko is the best Nerf pistol. It's got the form factor, it's got the features, it's got enough power to do everything. Like, it's basically just the median of all the options. Yes, the Scamp is bigger and hits harder, but do I need that? You know, do I need a pistol that's big and hits harder? Sometimes, yeah, for some situations I would. Most of the time, no, I wouldn't. Do you think Nerf X COD will ever be possible? Is there a single COD game out there that's rated teen and above, or teen and below? So everybody wants like Doom, everybody wants TF2. It has to be an IP that, first of all, I don't think it'll ever happen because they're all military blasters. They got around that with Fortnite because I think they only chose the weapons in Fortnite, and I haven't played Fortnite since the alpha, but Fortnite's like used to be like actual military things, and I think they cartooned them up, and that's why it worked for Fortnite. And that's also an E for everyone or E10 game, pretty much. I don't think you'll ever see Doom, and maybe you'll see Doom, but I doubt it, because that's a rated M. It's very gory, very bloody, and Nerf doesn't exactly want their brand to be associated with that. Same thing with, like, everybody's like, oh, well, they're doing Halo. Yeah, but Halo 5 was rated teen. And I believe Halo 6 is also rated teen. So while it is a shooter, blah, 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 I think they toned down the violence and everything to an appropriate level. Apex is teen rated. Yeah, I could see Apex, but I think Jax Pacific owns the rights, because there's Jax Pacific Wingman. It doesn't shoot anything, but that does all cool Wingman transformation things. That would be cool. Titanfall or something? Yeah, that would be cool. But it has to be an IP that isn't like super duper hardcore military. Yeah, that's why I think Halo gets a pass. Because while Halo does have some somewhat like relevant military style guns that aren't actually, they're fictional, but they're still, you could find like a relevant kind of realistic firearm. It's not much of a thing in my opinion. So, do you play Titanfall? You can't see it, but I've done a video of Titanfall on my channel, and I have a Titanfall helmet up there. Yeah, I played quite a bit of Titanfall too. Is the Fortnite SMG decent replacement for the Strife? Yeah, it is. It's basically the same thing. I think the Fortnite SMG looks cooler, in my opinion. How about Nerf X Terraria? Maybe, but I do believe that's another one where the license is owned by somebody else. Cuckles the Simp has dethroned Boomstick Mods. This is, I guess, the time where I should notice that the donation thing is latest donation and not highest donation. Sorry, Boomstick. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat, or this $20 donation. Big importance, a difference between donation and super chat. Super chat, yeah, not really good. YouTube takes a big chunk of that. Donation, YouTube takes none of it. It goes all to me, pretty much. There's a little bit of it that goes to Streamlabs. That's fine. They can take their cut. I'm cool with that. So thank you, Cuckles the Sim. Love you. Thanks for coming out. Mwah. Hugs and kisses all around. Hey, Walcom! Could someone make Babyface's Blaster from DF2 with the Roblox? I have seen this comment a lot, and I honestly, Babyface's Blaster is one of the coolest looking things in the Scouts arsenal. Like, full stop. I freaking love Babyface's Blaster. If there was one, it would be either the stock Scattergun or Babyface's Blaster. And I think why everybody thinks it looks like it is because the stock. And yeah, honestly, you could probably do it. I need to... Oh, did we actually sell out? Did you guys? I swear to God, chat, if there's still foam balls. Oh, somebody bought 2 of them. All right, who wants the last pack of these foam balls? I'm going to put it in the chat. Let's sell them out and see what happens. Hopefully they restock them. These are the last ones. If I remember, it's because the stock is so, yeah. Oh, that's such an attractive design. I love the design of Babyface's Blaster so much. Oh man, it looks so good. I think you could. It would be hard. I don't know how exactly, because you'd have to cover up the rotation, and I don't know how big it is, but I think you could do it. I really, it's funny. Here's a post from the Reddit. Boomstick donated $1.
$dollar bills throughout the stream now.
You know what? I'll take it. Your money's good with me. Yeah, no, I think it could be done. It would be hard. I like the idea, though. I'm definitely on board. I shouldn't have said anything, I guess. I also was going to make it so $1 things didn't show up, but I had it set at like $4, I think, and people kept donating like $2 or $3 and they wouldn't show up. It's okay. If it does become constant $1 donations, I'll just set it back up above $1. What secondary has a high rate of fire? Shane, you're looking for the Lepus. Lepus. I've done a video on it. It's a popular video. Look, your Roblox video has 5K. It does not. There's no way. There's no... Oh god, this is breaking. If it does, that changes everything. There's no way it has 5K likes. Are you effing kidding me? No. No, it has 3.2K. It's 3.2K. Oh, not that you guys can see that. Can I get it out of the... You know what? I got a thing for this. BAM! It can't focus on it. It's 3.2K, just believe me. Boink! Besides comfort, what is the best blaster to have as a primary, secondary, and pistol? Wow, that is a lot of options right there. I'm going to go with best primary, the Colonel Wasp Firefly. Best secondary, the Colonel Wasp Firefly Shorter Edition. Best pistol, Breaking Wind. Oh, 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 oh!
Have no fear, you are safe.
That's what I would say with all my Fireflies. Is my brother dumb? Yes. Okay. Oh, come on, J4 Lord. For believing official Nerf darts are better than Wafflehead darts.
$1. Also suck it, Boomstick.
Did anybody else hear that? That was great. Please tell me you heard that. Is my brother dumb for believing then Nerf darts are better than Wafflehead darts when I have the statistics. Yeah, but your brother's probably... Oh man, there's a really funny direction I could take that comment, and I'm not going to because I don't want to get political, but hey, it's funny. It's funny. You're funny. You should be on this stream, not me. Walcom, what is the best primary and secondary Nerf blaster? Best primary, Colonel Wasp Fireflies. Best secondary, Shorter Colonel Wasp Firefly. Hey, Walcom, Firefly versus Spring Thunder. Firefly. I love the Spring Thunder, but this is so much cooler looking and works a lot better in my opinion. It's not as powerful. Single shot is pretty powerful, but this is just, oh, look at it. Oh my god. Oh, and the tape I did up here is so it's like, oh, there's no slide. I get full. There's that one little hitch right there. And I wish I could fix that. Somebody get me in touch with somebody who might have fixed that. But yeah, I put some like grip tape on it so I can... Oh god, it's so hard to do. There we go. I'm waiting for this thing to just shatter into a million pieces on me. No, love it. Best. Can you buy one right now? No, and I'm so... I just muted my microphone. It's got a button for that. I can mute it.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, but now you can hear me again. WALCOM, do you play Among Us? I can safely say that I have never played Among Us. Hi guys, my informants in the Monkey Mon said that the current Moss Firefly will be for suitable. Not if I buy them all out and resell them on the aftermarket. Ooh. Bought 1,500 of those foam balls. They're pretty neat, sweet. Yeah, no, I love them, Austin. Holy crap. I will have a video out on that this week. I have a lot of videos. Like, I know it's been slow, and I'm starting to step things up. I'm sure you guys have noticed my editing has gotten like, best editing in the hobby? Maybe. Get in there. As long as you count like the hobby, not like Arid-S or PDK films, they do way better editing, but they're also like professional filmmakers at this point that make a lot more money than I do, and I'm just one guy in his tiny apartment and garage. So give me a break, but everything else I'm doing pretty good. Okay, well, Just a Jolt does... I actually don't want to think about how much work Just a Jolt has to do to get his videos done. I thought about that. I sat there and looked at it like, that dude must be just killing it when it comes to jump cuts. Because he... I don't want to know.
I said it before and I'll say it again. I can do this all night.
I'm going to make that threshold go up past $1. I don't want to, but I'll do it. Don't make me force you to give me more money if you want your name up there. Love you, thank you. You've already done enough. WALCOM, what is your go-to primary? Right now, I swear to you at this moment, this is probably going to be the thing I want to use the most out of anything. With those small balls, with WALCOM's small balls, this is the best. Like, there's no Nerf war, I don't think, that would not let me use this. The problem is the ammo is expensive. And douches are going to steal the ammo left and right. But my gosh, it is so good. It is so good. This validates this purchase so good. You'll see. When I do when I put the video up, you'll be like, holy crap, WALCOM was, like, legit. When WALCOM, that's sus. Did I do something suspect? What do you think is better in your opinion, Adventure Force or Nerf? I think Adventure Force is a little bit more fun. But Nerf still has better quality blasters, excluding Elite 2.0, usually. Like, I think that Nerf has better designs too. Like, you won't see me like look at most of like what you get from like Adventure Force, being like, wow, this looks so cool. Most of the time, it's like, wow, Nerf looks really cool, but man, do they suck.
Until I run out of money to spend.
Thank you, Atomic Gaming. That Pokemon is Boomstick making a comeback. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Now I should get back to giving up on my dreams.
That Pokemon is Boomstick making a comeback.
Oh man. Fight! 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 Fight!
I've been waiting for this.
Was that the new smaller rival ammo? It's not connected. They're reusable 50 caliber foam paintballs. I'll have a video on them soon. WALCOM, what would a Dart Zone Pro Mark III be like? Well, it better be a flywheeler, but I don't think it'll ever will be. People need to remember that Adventure Force is Walmart. The blasters are made by 3 different companies. This is true, and Homely is 100% correct in that, Mark. Favorite hammer action blaster? Oh god, 4 Victory probably. Am I saying that right? Double Strike or 4 Victory?
Hey, who said you could have your name up?
I like fights over me. I'll take it. Hey, WALCOM, I give you a sandwich for the Putus Pow?
Let's do it.
Okay, well, I'd take that sandwich. I'm hungry. I have not eaten besides 2 bananas today. It's going to be a nice night to eat lots of good food, I hope. Because people keep giving me money. So I might go get sushi. a possibility. That's Saturday night at 6:30. By the time I get on stream, it'll probably be like 8 or 9, whatever. I don't know if I'll go that long, but by the time I get out to the store, which I have to go to the store in the other town, because this store doesn't have sushi. They probably have a sushi, but man, it would be so cool if I got done with the stream and there was still sushi. Oh, that'd be... Wonder how well the new Hyper will perform. William, I have no idea, but we do know for the most part it's bigger than 50 cal. It'll probably be 0.58 or yeah, whatever caliber. It's bigger. Have you never played Rocket League? No, unfortunately, I have played Rocket League. I've actually streamed Rocket League many years ago with Bobalolo. Hello from New Jersey, I assume that is, Axel? $3. I don't think it's up. Is it updating anymore? I can't tell. How many emails am I going to get from this? This is ridiculous. I love you guys, but holy crap. Have you seen the MHP 15? Yes, it's like literally the first blaster that Mr. Heathpants made. I actually printed out the alpha unit of that, and there were a lot of changes he had to make, and I wasted a lot of filament. Do you think it's possible to make the PDW-57 from Black Ops 2? Yeah, actually. It wouldn't even be that hard, to be perfectly honest. That's the tan thing, right? Not the... It was the thing that I hated just as much as the MSMC. Man, F the MSMC. That thing was a joke. Like, I can't believe they let that be so good for so long. Yeah, that could definitely be done. Definitely. That thing was just as bad as the MSMC. Hey guys, it's good. WALCOM's going to go Hasbro 3. Oh my god, I gotta do that video at some point. That'll be funny. Just so we can, like, have... Oh, god. Okay. When we get to the studio, I gotta do that video at some point. Because I'll have the manpower to pull it off. Sorry for reposting. As long as you don't get like crazy with it, it's fine. But I'm planning on getting Retaliator, Rival Knockout XX, and Phoenix CS6 with the worker stock and barrel for my setup. Is it gonna be okay? I mean, yeah, sure, except for the fact that you're buying a Phoenix, which is bad.
A new competitor has entered.
Oh, crap. Homely's throwing down. I have been dethroned and an imposter sits in my place. Oh my god. Did anybody expect this arc of the WALCOM livestream where he's literally doing nothing but answering questions and talking to chat and getting money for it for some insane reason? You guys are awesome. Love you. Where'd I put my water bottle? I put a sticker in my water bottle. You can get these on the Teespring store. Yeah, look at that. Oh. I'm trying to go back to sleep, CVL sometime. Hey, everybody keep it down. Stop waking up Daddy Ed Scar. That sounds pretty cool, Vin's Workshop. Can you do gameplay? I'm not quite sure. I mean, we're having a pretty good time answering questions. Plus, every single time I start streaming a video game, the viewers plummet. Would you consider using CO2 to shoot Nerf darts instead of flywheels? Like, are you being for real friends right now? Ugh. Are you being for real friends? Because this is a CO2 stock. Put the blue mag with the blue blaster. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I picked up this recently. Oh, it's so good. See if you can even see through it. Oh no. Oh yeah. It's so hard to. Yeah. I got a thing. A thing I enjoy. Do you have an out of darts Jupiter? I do, in fact, have 2 of them. Hi, I'm Bob. WALCOM, if NERF is going to make Minecraft weapons, does that not make sense? Because Minecraft does not have blasters. Yeah, but it makes more sense than most of Roblox's stuff. It's not like Adopt Me as a first-person shooter.
The throne of Gondor is mine and no other.
The throne of Gondor is mine.
Oh, help me! I'm here!
A quick real steel meme I thought of randomly. You know what? Screw you, Bullpups. You must bring 500. Oh, God. Why does that sound worse? This one is one that you can find on Amazon. This one I bought at a local store. Apparently it's a Trigicon ACOG. I kind of doubt it's a Trigicon ACOG, but maybe it is. Because as far as I know, Trigicon is actually like super high end for the most part. Yeah. Slam City! Shut up and jam!
Once again.
I'll take it. Everybody's fighting over my affection to be on my live stream, and that's what I planned all along. You fell into my trap card, Yugi. Oh my god, I need that as a soundbite. All I have is garbage like this.
I am here, sneaking into the back door.
I will never get tired of hearing that.
Congratulations, you won.
I gotta set up more of these. Which is better, Phoenix or Strife? Strife, because you can mod the Strife to heck and back. Can you stop being freaking focused on my microphone? Can you be more focused on my horrible, ugly face? Thank you. Did you see some Taiwanese YouTuber's soft bullet gun? I saw a full alloy M2. I have no idea what you're talking about, Karuru. Do you like the Prometheus? Yes, I did a video on it. You know you can go to a YouTube channel and click the little magnifying glass and hit Prometheus.
I shall defend my crown till the end.
We got so many boomsticks, I don't even know which one's the right one anymore. Gosh. My phone's like, can you please not? Stop? Please? Can you not? The mic is pretty neat, though. Thank you, Carlos. You have validated my purchase. Hopefully it sounds good. Nobody's told me if it sounds good yet. Opinion on the Kestrel. It is a freaking sweet looking blaster. The only reason I don't own one is because it's not select fire. Otherwise, I'd own one. Like, I still will throw down, like, the $600 for 2 select fire ones, but I was told no, because he doesn't want to add a switch to it. And I was like, okay, fine. I have the micro switches. Like, even if he just wanted to send me, like, here's a file for that art, here's the 2, just throw a switch in it, I'd do it. Sounds good to me. Huh? I'll take it. Does it sound better or worse than the old one? Ooh, do you remember? Do you remember my voice that well to know if it's even better? Huh? Maybe? Huh? I have $55. What do I get? You get a Villainator and an Aeon Pro. It has been decreed.
The crown will be mine.
My poor phone. It's like, how many notifications can I handle before I explode? How do I use the 25-round drum with the Phantom Forces gun? You don't. The Phantom Forces Blockbuster, I think it's called. It's Jolt. Jolts don't use drums. Better than old mic. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Not that this is a bad mic. It's just a bad mic for the job I had it in. Have you heard of Berm? The Berm. I have not, Lex. Simps, all of them. You know what? They're good simps now. They're simps that support the hobby. They're hobby NERF simps. God, we need a better name for the hobby. But you know what I mean. So, so the reason I bought a new microphone is because I hated listening back in my streams and hearing how awful the audio sounded. Like, everyone was like, it sounds great. And, like, the audio was horrible. So, it's, like, really tinny and thin. So, I'm like, I'm going to get a microphone that's bigger and better. See if that works.
Oh, help me! I'm here!
You can do that all day. I got a couple I don't even think I've used yet.
A phone call is here.
Oh, I got that one.
A phone call is here.
And what's this one?
Ooh, I am here.
I got a couple of those. Do you think they're going to make Nerf racer guns from Overwatch? I don't think they're doing any more Overwatch. I think it's been at least, what, a year? Maybe 2 since I did Overwatch? Like, they never even officially released the Tracer Pistol or the Biva. But they might make some for Overwatch 2. I have no idea. It depends on how successful Overwatch 2 is, I guess. I love that ringtone.
A phone call is here! A phone call is here!
Do you have an Out of Darts Proton Pack? Yes, I do, thanks to the frickin' people like Slam. I can't even keep up anymore. Slam City, Boomstick, Atomic Gaming. And I think there was another person in there, and I really apologize. It's because of these chuckle heads that I had bought a Proton Pack, and I love it. I actually do own one. I will do a video on it. I actually plan on filming it tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's actually, it doesn't have an on-off switch. Like, are you kidding me? Perry? 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 Are you looking at me? You better be looking at me, Perry. I better see you in that. I know where you work. Why is there no on-off switch on the Proton Pack? There's no on-off switch? Are you kidding me? You want me to put an Allen key into the Proton Pack to take the battery out of it, but you're not going to put a cutoff switch in the Proton Pack? I know that probably had nothing to do with you, Perry. Perry, look at me. Look at me, Perry. Perry? Where's the on-off switch, Perry? I don't see you in the chat, Perry. Perry, I'm talking to you. Perry.
You're not the
Okay.
first. You want to be the
Look at me.
last.
Look at me in the eyes. You're going to go to Luke. You're going to tell him. You know what we should do? We should put an on-off switch on the Proton Pack. That's what you're going to do. And then also you're going to remind him that WALCOM still wants the freaking Ninja Assassin's Creed things for the Proud Papa. He still wants those. Perry? Being super serial right now, Perry. You gotta make it happen, right, Perry? You gotta make that happen, right, Perry?
What is your computer setup?
Not even looking at the thing right now. Somebody asked an actual important question. Perry, are we good? All right, Perry. I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna back away. We won't have a problem anymore, right, Perry? Are we good? I'm gonna back away slowly. We're gonna continue like nothing happened. All right. Count of 3. 3. All right. Okay. So Soil Worker donated $6.66. Mwah, love it. What is your computer setup? I have. Okay. Where do I even begin with this question? Oh my God. Boomstick and Slam City. I don't want to know how much you guys have actually. I'm gonna look at my bank account and be like, what the heck? So I have an LG ultra wide monitor over here. I have an MSI wide, both are curved. This is an Optics G27C. This is an LG something ultra wide. They're the same same resolution and everything. They're just one's ultra wide, one's not. That's just because that's all I can fit on my desk. I have another monitor that I can't even use here, and I want that Samsung like G3 or whatever monitor so badly. I definitely need to get a 1440p monitor in the future because I need more real estate for when I'm editing videos. At 1080p is too cramped and I'm starting to get really tired of it. I am using my normal camera that I use for all of my live streams or all of my video editing. It's hooked up to an Elgato right now to do the video. I just hit my mic. I'm sure that annoyed some people. I've got a HyperX Quadcast that I just bought. First stream I've used it on. Kind of love it. And the computer itself, well, I got a Corsair, what is this, a dark core, black core, something mouse. I had a Corsair K95 Platinum, but it started having problems, like weird ghost typey problems. And apparently that's not something you can fix without like specific like firmware things from Corsair, and I'm too lazy. So I'm using a Razer something. I don't know, I like it though. I actually do kind of like it. And my computer is the GPU is a AMD 5700 XT. That's slightly overclocked. And the processor is an AMD 3850, which I think is like 12 core, I think. Might be more. It's a pretty beefy boy. In a gigantic case that is stupidly huge. And I only have 32 gigs of RAM right now because that's all I need. But I will be getting another 32 in the future. I think that covers just about everything, right? Yeah. Oh, my headphones are Astro A50s. Have a good night, Greasy Bacon. Quick 16 for Ursula Rampage. I'd like the Quick 16 to be better, but it ain't Jack. Perry the Platypus. Fine, I guess I'll put it an on-off switch. You just hear the... You hear the theme song and something breaking in the garage, and just walk out there to see what it was, and oh, my Proton Pack has an on-off switch. Hot dog! They should bring back the Vulcan. You know what, Ben? That's a monkey's paw wish. You don't want that. Not only would Hasbro F it up in some fashion, but also, Vulcans, not really that good. Got a bit of an echo? We got an echo now? When did the echo happen? Is it okay? What do you mean I have a bit of an echo? Okay. Testing? Testing. Might just have the gain up too high. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll experiment. This is my test drive with the microphone. So if I mute desktop audio, do you guys still hear it? Do you hear the echo right now? I muted the desktop, so you shouldn't hear the desktop. Okay, this is why you never ask chat. Ever. You never ask chat. I don't know. It's a weird metallic voice.
It doesn't sound like this, does it?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have another audio source that I can't see. There is no other audio sources. I'm muting literally everything. I'm muting literally every single other audio source, except for Alert Box. I need that going. I don't know. I'll have to listen back to the VOD. I mean, I can...
I am here, sneaking into the back door!
Now you can hear me. This sort of sounds like you're wearing a headset and the cord is just barely not plugged in. I mean, this is USB. I don't know. I really don't know. So you think something... Interesting. I wonder if something just happened with USB drivers or something, and... Like, That's weird. It just kind of sounds like you have a voice. I can't... So, if... Yeah, I know it's not XLR, but I can't find an XLR mark that glows like this, and I wanted that glowy. If I mute... Like, so, if I do this... Now... Yeah. So, I can hear my... That's so hard. So, I can hear myself right now, and it sounds perfect. I don't hear anything. I don't know... Now, you might hear double. That's because I'm listening to myself. So if I close that, now I can't hear myself, but that's literally what the microphone is. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Sorry. Slam City, though, has on top right now, Boomstick. I didn't get to see most of these Boomstick. Oh, you're approaching me? Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I can restart freaking. Hold on. You know what? Okay. How about now? Is it any different? I'm going to keep talking so people can tell if it's any different. So what I just did is I cut out going through the virtual mic into just the mic. Way different? Oh. Yeah, but now I can't make funny All Might noises. Okay, so obviously there's something that's triggered inside of the... It's good so much better. Wow. Okay. That's not good, because now I have to figure out what's going on in voice mod. Interesting. Because I even went into voice mod and clicked all effects no. Interesting. Yeah.
The beautiful voice of WALCOM is back.
I don't know. So Jeff says he can't tell a difference. I don't know. I really don't. Thoughts on the Modulus series? Lego Obi-Wan, I think it was a complete disaster. They could have done so much better. Which is the best Nerf rifle? I don't know. Somebody back me up on that one because I actually don't know, Harris. I'm not like a fan of rifles. I like the turbine. I'm going to switch back. Let me switch back really quick. I'm going to go back to the voice mod. Okay, is it any different? It doesn't look any different on the audio waveform. I guess I'll keep talking until someone tells me, oh my god, please stop. No, it's bad. Anybody? Yeah, difference? So, okay. So there is a problem with voice mod. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Don't know what that's about. We'll just use a clean audio thing. So it sounds like there's an effect, but there shouldn't be any effect. It should be on like... Yeah. I don't know. I do hear a difference. It's not terrible. There must be some kind of filter in voice mod that's active. So... Yeah, I'll work. I got an audio engineer I can pick his brain on and ask him about what's going on. Like, there should be some kind of thing that might be on. Maybe I accidentally triggered a, like, thing or something. It sounds thin. Does it sound thin now? Shouldn't sound thin now. Okay, are you guys saying there's an echo now? Because now we're just getting straight off the microphone here. And I've muted every other source. Technically, Sean, you can shoot any Nerf blaster underwater, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll play around with it on off stream. See if I can. I mean, it's a test run. So you guys like this? This is way better? Does this validate my purchase? Actually, I should say, does it validate Boomstick, Slam Cities, and Atomic Gaming's purchase? Because they pretty much paid for my new mic. Again, this is why you never ask any, like, I never ask you, hey, is the voice, like, you never do that, ever. I broke a cardinal rule. Because everybody's be like, yeah, no, yeah, maybe cute, sort of, I like tacos. That's about how that goes. I'll take it. We just can't do... I think I exhausted my repertoire of All Might quotes. Do you think it's possible to waterproof an electric Nerf gun and have it still work? I wouldn't do it with a LiPo, but fun fact, you can take a Strife and dunk it in water and it still works. That was a video I meant to do. The only reason why I didn't is because my shirt got really wet. And nobody wants to see that. Nobody. I mean, some people pay me to take my shirt off, but other than that, no. Well, I do like tacos. I have not met Coop in real life. I would like to at some point. What is your recommendation for a Nerf shotgun? Go to Monkey Mods, look for the Colonel Wasp Firefly, and get on a mailing list and buy this the second it's released. That is what you do. Yeah, there must just been some problem with voice mod. I should have expected that, to be perfectly honest. We'll figure it out. I can always like have a voice mod as a separate thing and just have the button still do the thing, have a separate audio source. I made a Strife go over 200 FPS. Interesting. I have an amp that goes 200 FPS. Do you have that? I got an amp that hits over 220 FPS. It's actually a video in my YouTube stories. This amp. See? Oh, it's got something on it. Oh no. Oh no, it's got things. It's got things that do things. Knife Finder or Fire Strike? I like the Fire Strike, to be perfectly honest, but the Knife Finder is a better blaster. Do you like Splatoon? I actually really like Splatoon. I've played it several times. Love it. Turn my gain back up a little bit. It really is Boomstick. It's a bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but with the performance it's getting, I think it's worth it. Do you have any Grey Trigger blasters from overseas? I don't think so, but I do have thousands of blasters now. McDoyle. No. Okay.
I'm not dead yet, just busier than a one-air paper hanger. Figured I'd pop in a few.
First of all, I believe I mentioned you last stream that I had not seen you, and I missed you and I loved you. Second of all, you don't need to pop in with a 50.
Ooh, fancy amped.
I'm actually kind of mad at Slam City right now. McDoyle was on there for a full second. He put so much more into it. It's nice to see you, McDoyle. I hope everything's going good. I hope the wife and the kid are happy. I miss you, but I didn't want to bother you. I'm so glad to hear from you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And hopefully, when I get the studio all up and running and everything, you can make some time to come out here. Maybe we'll be able to arrange a way for you to come up and, you know, hang out. Love you. Thank you so much, man. Everybody, McDoyle in the comment section right now. Chat. I'm sorry, Boomstick. I'm sorry, Slam City. Sorry, Atomic Gaming. Boomstick, you're awesome. But McDoyle, I want to see loyal McDoyles in that chat right now. If I see anything besides loyal McDoyles, I'm going to be upset. Just loyal McDoyles. Chat, right now. Loyal McDoyles. Come on. Come on, follow Homely's lead. Copy and paste it. I want to see that chat. Nothing but loyal McDoyles. Nothing but. If I see anything besides loyal, I will ban you. Loyal McDoyles, right now, flood that chat. 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 Come on, let's see it. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We here at Fuzzy Walrus Industries, we support each other. Good job, everyone.
Loyal McCoyles.
Close enough, Boomstick. Close enough. I'm so glad to see you're doing okay. Guys, if for some reason we're close friends and I haven't talked to you recently, it's not because I don't love you. It's the fact that, like, I literally have 82 missed notifications on my phone right now. Between Facebook, email, and Discord. It's hard for me to keep track of everyone. And I apologize for that. There's people out there that I know I haven't talked to in a while that I'm actually kind of scared to reach out to. I know NERM. I haven't talked to him in months. It feels like longer than that. And it's like, I hope he's doing okay. And it's hard. It's really hard to keep track of everyone. And I do my best, but there's only so much I can, especially with how much work I've been doing for the channel. It's hard. Just wanted to let you know. Love you all. And I can't thank you enough for your support. It's mind-blowing. And we're just getting started. Like, we haven't actually hit the starting line. We're not even in the qualifiers quite yet. We're getting our cleats on to go get into the qualifiers. I was gonna say like driving a car, but then I was like put cleats on to drive a car. That don't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe that's a thing you do. We're putting on our racing gloves. We're getting ready. We're not quite there. Out of darts, I haven't even got anywhere. No, more loyal McDoyles. More loyal McDoyles. I didn't say stop. Did I say stop, chat? Do your part. Get into that comment section and write loyal Mick Doyle right now. So anyway, that's how I got banned off YouTube. Dude, Luchathor went mini golfing today? Oh man, I love mini golf. Now I know I have a friend that I can take mini golfing with me because like my wife won't do it. Oh, I do hardcore mini golfing. Thanks, Maxwell. You have a great night. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for the $2 super chat and the couple of others you did. It's hard to keep track because the list only keeps so many. What a crazy stream. I don't know. Has this been good? I'd say it's been good, but I've made money, so I'm a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Biased.
Goodbye, I'm done for the night.
NERF vintage box bow or NERF shampoo. Oh, give me that shampoo, baby. I just bought the Villainator and the Nexus Pro. Well, Torin's on the right track to perfection. What's a good sidearm shotgun from Hasbro? Well, there's really only one. Technically, there's two. You could get a split fire. Dr. Jex. Good job. The gang's all here. You basically got the Shell Strike and maybe the split fire. I need food. Oh, crap. I got a honey. Where's my honey bunny? You still coming home? Maybe I can get her to stop and get me sushi. I'll just PayPal her. She's gonna hate me. Hey, WALCOM, did you know some orange trigger blasters are starting to come to Australia? Yeah, that sounds good. On our way. Can you... This chat's gotten a little bit crazy. I'd press a thingy, but apparently that ruins the mic. I'll have to pick a Boomstick's brain. Was it bad at the start, or was this something that just kind of crept up? Does this sound like when I first started the stream? For those who've been here the entire 2 hours, which, holy crap, thank you. For you to give me 2 hours of your precious Saturday night. It's amazing. Because, you know, like, I have nothing to do. I'm a socially rejected loser. I'm okay spending my time on the internet talking to fellow nerds and NERF enthusiasts. But for you to sit here with me, it just gives us a bond that can't be broken. Yeah. You and I, we're invincible together. Losers together. Yeah, but when I first started the stream, did it sound okay? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Tumbleweeds is now following me on Twitch, even though I haven't streamed there in like 8 months. You're saving me from my kids. One day, hopefully, you can watch together. Hey, WALCOM, if you have a P.O. box, what would you do if I sent you a NERF MSMC? First of all, I do have a P.O. box. It's in the description of all of my videos, although, again, that may change in the very near future. Second of all, I'd be probably pretty stoked. Not gonna lie. Is it plausible to put a stock attachment point on the Shell Strike? Yeah, I definitely think you could, Alpine. It'd be a bit tricky because the priming action, but yeah, I think it could be done, Alpine. Hey, WALCOM, I was modding my Nexus Pro and I found out if you switch a little... If I found out if you switch the little spring thingy and flip it to make it stronger... I have no idea what you're saying, Scout, but hey, thanks for leaving a comment. Get my butt handed in Destiny 2. Yeah, see, when I got my butt handed in Destiny 2, I uninstalled the game. And I haven't looked back, and I've been far happier of a human being. Will you be playing any other popular Roblox games apart from Adopt Me because it's so bad? Sahil, if I get those 5,000, I'll extend it. I'll wait to see if I can get those 5,000 likes, and whenever I do on that video, if I ever do, I guarantee you I will play Adopt Me, Arsenal, Phantom Forces for a couple of hours on live stream. Maybe we'll do it in the future just for fun. I don't feel like playing games right now. I kind of didn't want to deal with that right now. I may do it in the future. Maybe next week. I'm not going to promise. It's hard to stream video games from this connection because I don't have the bandwidth to do, like, if I start playing live, like, the bandwidth can't keep up with it, but that could change in the very near future. We're working on stuff. If I send you a letter with $5 in it, would you send me a 5kg spring? Why don't you just buy one from, like, Out of Darts or something? Cut out the middleman. Probably because I probably wouldn't. Sorry. What's a good minigun? What's that thing called? The mini, oh my god, what is that Adventure Force, what is the Dart Zone? Oh my god, I forgot what it was. Never mind, there's been another 3, but really goodbye. Thank you, Maxwell. What is that thing called? I've done a review of it and I don't remember the name of it. The minigun. That thing's rad! V-Twin, thank you. Gosh, Sean. Oh, man, it's like not a normal thing. D-Dart Tempest. That's pretty good, too, but that's not a minigun. Yeah, the V-Twin is such a weird name for something that's neither a V nor a twin. X-Shot Crusher, that's not bad. Ugh. All right, chat. What's the blaster I have laying right there in box on my chair? What blaster is that? Wrong answers only. Let's see who wrote their comment before I even got done saying that. Let's laugh at them. It's gonna be awesome. Give it another couple of seconds. Another couple of seconds. It's the first person to make a chat. Come on. I know somebody did it. Your mom. Jolt. It's a Jolt. Deploy recon. Wow! Nobody did it wrong. Nobody did it wrong. ARF Trooper, a V-Twin. Out of Darts, Warden. JD, Trilogy. Dis Bad Boy, Rapid Strike. Axel, the Deploy. You guys are awesome. Good job. Atomic Gaming said knockout. Bad Atomic Gaming. Bad. Bad. Boomstick, Kenner Crossbow. You guys aware of the fact that I own a complete, basically brand new in-box Kenner Crossbow? It cost me a lot of money, but I do have one. I don't know how many of those there are in the hobby. It's practically pristine. Like, the stickers are even in there. I'll do a video on that in the future, but I do have one. Tooth and Nail Draxigned Caliburn. That's a good one. Staff weapon from SG-1 firing rival balls. Well, clearly somebody has seen 498 NERF's mod. Actually, didn't Buff Daddy buy one of those too? I think Buff Daddy has one as well. What do you think about a 3S Raven? All right, guys, here's an amazing bit of a pro tip for you. The amount of S's in the battery does not equal better blaster. You can have 2S motors that are better than 3S motors. And it's pretty much a practical, like, preference of what you like more. Okay? 2S, 3S, it doesn't matter. It depends on what, like, you can have Fang revamps and you can have Krakens. They're both really good motors that hit pretty much the same velocity. Hi, McDoyle! Thanks. I really appreciate you stopping in. It's like old times. We back to 2018 Saturday Night Stream Things. What if you combined every minigun, like Mega Mastodon and a V-Twin and Prometheus, and all in one blaster? I mean, you technically probably could. More numbers, more gooders, says Dr. Jex. It's been decreed. Walcom, here's a joke. Walcom, you play Among Us because you're sus. Is that the joke? I don't think that's particularly funny. Did you make something like that with a Mastodon or Rapid Strike? So, I made what I called the Chimera Strike, which was it has, on one side it has a Chaos, the other side has a Rapid Strike, and in the middle is a Mastodon. That is a blaster I plan on revamping with using those magnetic holster things, which I got a bunch of them from Hawkeye. That's going to happen in the future. It's not going to happen right now, but it will happen in the future. What is your opinion on apple juice? Asked Cable. I think apple juice is my favorite juice. I really like apple juice. Nerf X Valorant. Didn't Valorant already have like an X Shot almost crossover unofficially? Although I'm sure X Shot would be down. I've never played Valorant. It's not. I don't like high time or quick time to kill. Low time to kill. I like high time to kill. I like being able to take like 8 or 9 bullets and not die. Apex is pretty decent about that, but it's not perfect. Do you like slide action blasters, aka HCC or side strike? I don't mind them. Yeah, the Boomco M6 pistol was slide, and that's why I liked it over the actual, any pullback. But then I also got my hands on the Snowshot blaster, and I thought the T-pull was better with a higher spring load. Slides kind of peter out after a while. Make a video on Prophecy. I've made several. I've probably made like 5 or 6 videos on Prophecies. The official Nerf Grizzly is supposed to come out in 2069 and have 420. Oh, you're funny. That's pretty good. Forbidden crossover. Nerf X Tarkov. Oh, God. Chimera Strike. That sounds cool. It's an old video, but yeah, it's a cool blaster that nobody else in the hobby has done anything remotely similar to, as far as I know. It's going to be a nightmare to revamp it, though. It's going to take a lot of work. There's a lot of wire in that blaster. When you're doing a trilogy mod video, I probably will at some point. I like the trilogy. But there's so many blasters I have to mod, you know what I mean? Do you think you could ever be a Nerf? No, because Doom is freaking way too violent and gory, and they don't want their brand associated with that. I like Treetop. I think Treetop is like pretty high up there on the apple juice tier lists. It's pretty good. Treetop is definitely that's the good stuff. Walcom, do you easily get scared? I wouldn't say I easily get scared, but I would say I'm jumpy. I don't know. Maybe I am easily scared. I don't know. I think just being jumpy is good reflexes. Would you build a 200 FPS deploy? I actually have considered doing such a thing. I actually printed out some stuff to do that, but I don't know if I'll ever get to it. Is your arm still sore from the legacy test? No, everything's fine. Here's my trigger finger. It's no lasting damage. Is a clear Night Finder rare? I would say it's uncommon, Jeff, but it's not rare. If you want a clear Night Finder, you can buy one pretty much at any point. I'm drinking Treetop right now, says Kubil, whatever. If you want me to say your name correctly, that's actually mean, because you can't change if that's your actual name. Some people have, like, weird handles that aren't actual names, though. What if I did make an ultimate minigun? Would you review it? If it was really good, yes. If Hasbro remastered the deploy, would it be good? They could. They very easily could. Oh my god, could they? I think they could make a rapid strike deploy and have it be awesome. I don't know why they haven't, to be perfectly honest. Coop reviewed the Legacy today. Coincidence? No, I knew Coop had one. Charger or Desolator? Got a $30 gift card. They're completely different blasters. I like the Desolator, but it's basically just a what do you call it? It's basically just a nice Strife, in my opinion. Can I send you a pump action Fortnite SPL? Yes, but I do not promise I will do a video or anything on it. I never promise I'm doing videos on stuff now. If you want to send me something, you are more than welcome to. However, I do not promise I will do a video on it. I assume in a place as popular as New York, there's plenty of places to fling foam. Might be a bold assumption, but we'll go for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm getting pretty hangry. Best foam weapon for humans versus zombies. Sean, most places don't let you use foam, like swords or anything for HVZ. And if you do, it has to be NERF branded. So Marauder, pretty much, is the way to go. Thank you, Boomstick. Charger or Zeus? I'm actually going to go with Zeus on that one. I like the idea of the Charger, but when I spent more time with it, I think the Zeus came out on top. I also think the Zeus looks better. It's bigger and bulkier, though. I think the Charger is a better sidearm. Favorite anime? It's kind of impossible to choose your favorite. Right now, it's Dr. Stone. Love Dr. Stone. Can't have enough. Considering buying the entirety of the manga just so I can read ahead. But, yeah. Love Dr. Stone. So good. How big is your shelf of blasters that have been sent to you they have yet to review? Huge. I have 2 whole shelves that are full of, like, all of the Busby stuff, which I feel so bad about. I tried to do videos. So I had bought all the Busby stuff, and I tried to do videos on them, and they didn't really pan out. And then Busby sent me the exact same blasters, and I still planned on doing videos. I got through a couple and couldn't, and I planned on, like, recently just doing one big video with all the Busby blasters. But it was like, they're not bad, but they also didn't have a lot going that made me feel like I need to do a video on them. There was some I liked. The Max Attack, or whatever that was, the Turbo Fire reshell. I liked that one. I think the Spring Fire was also for a little, like, single shot pistol. There's a lot of power potential there. A lot of people really liked the Rebel Mech, and I had 2 of them. The drums work fine, but the actual Rebel Mech, one of them that I unboxed, didn't work. Like, I put batteries in it and got nothing out of it. And there's some questionable design decisions with the Rebel Mech I didn't quite understand. And I have, like, I got a Game Face Prime, and it's not that I don't like the Game Face Prime, I just didn't have time to do a video on it. There's so much stuff. I have all these Fortnite blasters I've never done videos on. I've bought, like, things like the NERF Jupiter. I bought one of those. I bought a lot of stuff that I just don't plan on opening now that I'm just going to keep saved up. I don't know. Maybe that will affect, like, Busby ever sending me stuff in the future, which would suck. Dart Zone did finally send me one of, like, a package. Like, or X-Shot, I'm sorry. X-Shot finally sent me a package. And it was really cool that they did, but the problem was, like, they sent it to me, like, a month after all of the other reviewers got theirs. And then on top of that, the problem was that, like, their contest had already ended by the time I got it. I think it ended, like, the day after the package showed up in the mail. And I didn't know what to do. I still plan on doing a video of, like, a Nerf war with just the golden blasters that I've gotten from X-Shot. But, yeah, it sucks. Do you think it would be possible to do a Proton Pack for the toy brand of last year? Something like $460 million in profit, and that was during a global pandemic. Nerf isn't going anywhere. They're not dying. They've done better than ever. They're just dying in our hearts. But they're not trying to make blasters for us anymore. Do you agree with me that worker flywheels and cage is bad? No. The last worker cage I did a review on, I think it was the 42.5 or whatever, the gunmetal looking one. I thought that cage was rad. I thought it was really cool. They're not, like, super high end, but they don't have to be. Do you want a metal cage with metal flywheels? That's pretty much your answer. Have a good one, J4 Lord. Aeon Pro, Spamf, or Legacy? That's not exactly fair, Pavin, because I just talked about that. And I like the Legacy. I'm not going to not like the Legacy. However, I like the Spamf, the Super Spamf specifically, because it's so small. The Aeon, or the Legacy, is bigger than the Super Spamf, but the Super Spamf requires a Falcon Fire, which are becoming more and more harder to get. And also, you have to have the files for the Spamf. It becomes more expensive. The Aeon Pro is much bigger than the Super Spamf if you put a pump action kit on it. The Aeon Pro is actually bigger than the Legacy as well. So, Hey, Cody. Oh my god. I asked Sim for the files for the drum, the half dart drum, and it took him literally a month to get back to me. I need to get the files for that half dart drum. I need to make a couple. What motor and wheels would you recommend for a dual stage? The one, I don't know if this is optimal. The one I have in this, I did not build this. This was built by Kuraka, and I thank them profusely for sending this to me, and I hope they sell a bunch of them, and I think they will. I believe this has Krakens into Merlins. And she is spicy. She's spicy. Can you give a 110 rating out of the... I would fail to categorize the Warden. I don't even think I'd put a 0. I think I'd put a question mark because the Warden didn't survive. WALCOM, what is your opinion on flywheels? I like them. What would you stick the drum in? All of the things. Have a good night, Nick. It's been a lovely stream. And Boomstick's on top where he deserves to be. I seriously love the Super Spamf. I think that's still, like, it's hanging right out of the corner of my eye. I think that's still the blaster that this community is sleeping on the most. I love the Spamf, but the Super Spamf is so good. It's so good. It's so good. I do like it more than the Pump Action Legacy, only because it's smaller. Well, thank you, Nestor. I have so many Gooba. I will be doing more videos on 3D printed pistols. Would you say the Warden is a plastic sin against God? It's not even worthy of being a sin. Oh man, it's so bad. Seeing the guy who made a Caliburn hit 490 FPS, I don't think I did, and I'm always dubious of those. It really depends on who did it, if they're reputable or not. Lucha Thor's Caliburn hit 440 though, and that was months ago. I think he could make it hit harder. What do you think of an Uzi Rapid Strike mod? They're pretty cool, but I think the Rapid Strike's a bit, like, not worth modding at this point. It's a nice shell, but if you're going to cut one down, there's other blasters I think you can do more with. X-Shot Crusher Opinion did a video, and that Overcharger or Desolator then. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with the Crusher. I do worry about the Crusher's durability, but I think if you treat it well, you can have a lot of fun with it. And, I mean, there's videos of people slamming like 1,000 darts through them, right? And they haven't broken, so maybe it's fine, and I'm just an idiot. Did you mod your turbine yet? I want to see. I haven't, but I plan to in the future. Yeah, I've heard about the 500 FPS Caliburn race, but I would literally have to see like exactly their chronograph and what lighting they're doing. If it's indoors, I don't believe it. You'd have to take it outside on a sunny day, and I would have to verify it. Wow, a bunch of people have subscribed. Mash has subscribed. Steel Bufo Team has subscribed. Kelly Zepp has subscribed. SB1111 has subscribed. And ITV Fanatic 124 Productions has subscribed. If you guys are in the chat, sound off. I'd love to know if the stream is what made you subscribe. Thank you. Which is better, Dart Zone Mark II or Flywheel 3D pistol? I would honestly argue that the Gecko, which isn't a flywheel, but is a 3D printed pistol, is better than the Mark II. Why 490 FPS will hurt? Yes, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Like, you should use it in the right circumstances anyway. Have a good night, Blazer. Have a good night, Butters. The Crusher is the optimal candidate for Proton Pack. Dr. Jex speaks the truth. Dr. Jex speaks truth. want someone to make something like a clip on site for the Jolt. I believe there's stuff like that. Where can I get a pre-made Gecko? I'm trying to remember who does it right now. I think Valor will make you one if you want, but I think also CR Nerf makes them. I would talk to Valor. Valor has the most experience. Have a good night, Perry. Thank you very much for being a good sport. Have a good day. Give Luke hugs and kisses for me. And yeah, buy out of darts. How about a shell ejecting blaster where the shell is the HPA thing? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, technically that's how some airsoft shotguns work. You fill them full of green gas, but not much of a point in my opinion. Where can I get a Spectrum? Walmart. If you go online, you can get a green one. If you go in-store, you can get a red one. Do I like songs with lots of bass? Not for, like, noise. I like bass when it's good. Have a good night, Kako dude. 500 FPS caliber is, like, almost lethal. Not really, but my god. Like, airsofters, like, oh my god, who cares? My airsoft gun hits 400 FPS. Oh, there are airsoft snipers that hit 700 FPS. It's like, dude, yeah, that's with that 0.25 gram BB, you idiot. Foam dart hits so much harder. It's like being punched at range. Any serious injuries in Nerf battles? Yeah, it happens. People trip, people fall. And I mean, yeah, people get hurt, just like with any sport. Nerf Infinite, should I buy it or should I not buy it? It's a very fun blaster. Not much modability, not the fastest firing, not the hardest hitting, but it's a very fun blaster. Favorite original End Strike blaster? The Barrel Break. Easy. Hey, WALCOM, why did you name yourself WALCOM S7? Well, WALCOMs, well, it's WALCOM. WALCOM S7. WALCOM is a manufacturer of weapons and guns the duel. The WALCOM S7s are the highest level SMGs that WALCOM manufactures. They also provide really high-powered, very inaccurate assault rifles, and of course, do not forget the rocket launchers, which are the stupidly high-powered rocket launchers with not very many in the magazine. Or in that, I guess in that case, cylinder? I don't know. Yeah, that's where that came from. Just learned that my local club, they almost have all 3D printed blasters with 250 FPS cap. Am I trouble bringing 100 FPS fly? No, I think you could. If you play, if the arena is designed well, Duke, then you can definitely use 150 FPS flywheel. If the arena is poorly designed, i.e. it's a straight up open field, then yeah, you're gonna get slapped. You're gonna get slapped hard. God, I want food so bad right now. Oh my god. Why is the wife not responding to my text message? She read it. Don't leave me on red. Woman, it's life or death. Maybe I should stop talking and conserve my energy. Really cool that 95 of you stuck around. It was a good stream in my opinion. I mean, beyond the fact that I made a crap ton of money, it'll probably never happen again. I appreciate it though. Ugh. I feel like Nerf needs to make a proper Uzi. I mean, they kind of did with the Hyperfire. Jujutsu Kaisen? The wife has been watching it. I kind of watched over her shoulder. It looks interesting. I might give it a shot. I know it's popular right now. The stream war was fun. With Boomstick standing atop a pile of, well, of my money now. Not your money! You gave it all to me! It's mine! No, seriously, thank you. Oh, hey, Ninja Punk Go! I am super famished, though. I might just eat some cheese or something. I'm so hungry right now. Not so much Nightwing, but I think we're going to call it tonight. I just added a grip to my Adventure Force XL10 Tactical. I have no idea what you're talking about. Favorite Jolt variation? Cody, it's the Scavenger Jolt, the double-barreled one. That's still a Jolt. It still is 100% compatible with all Jolt parts. That's a Facebook notification. I gotta send $20 to this guy and get myself a beautiful, beautiful half-dart kit. Hey! Boomstick! All you guys, remember all that money you gave me? Here's where some of it's gonna go. I gotta go to the Facebooks. I gotta go to the book faces. I'm gonna copy this. How trusting. I guess he realized that WALCOM ain't gonna screw him. Log in. Maybe he's watching the stream. I don't know. Hi, if you are. I'm sending you money literally right now before I even check out your Dropbox link. Oh god, I'm so hungry. I've not gone this long without food in a while. Oh my god, that bank account. Ooh. Oh, what are you boys doing? Oh, I'm gonna buy another proton pack at this rate. I need to pay, I need to send money. Oh my god, I had so many notifications. Thank you, Sean. Oh my god, there's so much here. Oh my god, you're not my wife. I need my wife to say, yes, I can stop at the Safeway and pick up sushi. Or to say, oh my god, honey, there is no sushi. She needed to stop and get cat litter anyway. Should I get the BA SRL? It's okay fun, Sahil, but I don't recommend it, to be perfectly honest. It's okay. Ooh, where's Dr. Jex at? Now I have the intro to Metal Machine playing him. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. XL10 Liberator Shotgun. Oh, yeah, those are pretty cool. I sent money and I got Talon Mag Drum. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of my friends have been wanting to get one of those, so... I don't think he even knows I'm WALCOM. It's okay. Maybe I prefer it that way. It's WALCOM or nothing. Man, that's a shirt idea right there. Didn't do any LiPo conversions. I spent $50 a month from Canada because this was when they were like 110% military grade unobtainium for me. I wasn't gonna risk wrecking it, so I put IMRs. Okay, well, be careful with those IMR buddies. They can vent. Zip 2 is literally a forgotten weapon. I mean, I still remember it, and I still want one. I really want a Zip 22. I know now they're impossible to get, and they're probably... They used to be like $150. I bet they're way more expensive now, especially since they're out of production. I don't know how many of them they even made. I couldn't find them. I actually did look on my Gunbroker and stuff. I could not find a Zip 22. I will, Sahil. That's the plan. I'm trying to get my wife to pick something up for me, but if she won't, I will just go leave. Now I'm excited. I got a drum mag to print out. All right. Well, you guys are all awesome. I'm going to say bye to everybody in the chat. I got to read all these notifications because I got like 30,000 of them now. Always happens when I'm live streaming. Everybody wants to get your attention when you're live streaming for some reason. Probably some of them might be important. Somebody may have died. Good thing I didn't read it during the live stream. It was like, dude, I'm dying, and I'm using Discord to contact you. Send help. Oh, that's pop out chat. That is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Restore chat. Thank you very much for sticking with us for so long. And the first freaking name is one I don't want to read because it's 486DX33 megahertz. ARF Trooper KSD, Art108, Atomic Gaming, Boomstick Mods, Captain Terrain, Carlos Durin, Classical for Real, Cody, Dead Metal 0011, Demon Lord, Dr. Jex, Gooba, Hayden Parkhurst, Homely 665, JD Vlogs, John James, Kubil, Depo, Kit Kat the Spetsnaz, Nightwings Foamworks, Mesmar the Great, Nathan Stern, Ninja Punk Go, NorCal Nerf Club, Pavin JB, Ragnar Steiner, Rip Harambe 94, Rumbly Tumbleson, S. Wolpertinger, Sahil Merjani, Sean Mullen, Sean Tarung, Shinryu X, Slam City, thank you very much, Solo Roar 0720, Super Mario Cam, Aduka number 1, Vane, and Willis 00788. Thank you very much, everybody. We do these live streams every Saturday night starting at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes they're this, sometimes I'm playing a video game, sometimes I'm doing other stuff. I do promise you, while this is probably not the most exciting content ever, as soon as I have the chance, I will be live streaming all sorts of crazy stuff. But right now, it's a little bit difficult with the situation that I'm currently in. That will change. At most, you got like 2 months, something like that. Our live streams are going to be so legit. So if for some reason you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that red button, baby, because it's going to be popping off. Thank you very much. I'm again WALCOM S7. I'll leave you with the rest of the song, and I'm going to go get something to eat. So take care, everyone. I would leave you with a cool little drop, but unfortunately, that apparently F's with my microphone. Thank you very much. Take care, and stay safe, and keep flinging foam. And keep flinging foam. There we go. That's a good outro. Maybe I should use that in the future video. Probably better than the one I currently use.